The stop was a star at Washington State. It's a loss of 2, 3 and out for the Seahawks.
So watch the tackles because they're both going to get help. A little extra help to try and create some time for the quarterback. But even with that, how about the pass rush coming right at him? Number 50, Justin Houston, making Geno Smith get rid of it before he wanted to, and really good coverage by Frankie Luvu.
Michael Dixon, Pro Bowler back in 2018. Return man Smith Marset. High kick. Handled at the 24. There's room to work, but that room closes up quickly. He's buried back at the 20-yard line. Brady Russell on special teams. He's active today, makes the play. It's actually -4 on the return. And that's where Andy Dalton will get things started for Carolina. Dalton, the second QB since 1950 to start a game for a different team in 5 straight seasons. Jeff Garcia, the other one who did it between 03 and 07.
And both of them would tell you that's not ideal. They'd rather be with one team, but having a job in this league means something, and the 12s are active early.
Dalton told us, I'm prepared every week the same way, like I'm playing. That's the only way I know how to do it. Open up at the 21. Star step move by Sanders, trying to carry the pile, and they'll mark him down after the gain of 3. Sanders coming over from Philadelphia, signed that 4-year, $25 million deal. Panthers up front. They've had to mix and match on that line. They've made a change at right guard with Throckmorton in there. Backs and receivers, they like their group. They like...
What's going on, everybody? It's Coach Gary. As you can see, or as you saw right there, right before it went off screen, matchup predictor, predicting that the Seattle Seahawks will win this one easily.
It's offline. He was looking for Sharp. Incomplete. Devin Witherspoon, the...
I also think Seattle will win this, even though they have a lot of injuries. Carolina does have one major injury. Well, not major, but our starting quarterback will not be playing today, Bryce Young. So it is 3rd down right now. Andy Dalton, the veteran, in the backfield for the Panthers. They are trips right. Look, nobody open. That's our biggest problem there. Dalton finds a man, though.
It's complete at the 48 with a flag down. Adam Thielen, a sliding grab. 2 penalty markers back at the 22.
Thielen with the catch.
Took a shot from Love.
Now, was he past the line of scrimmage, or was it a big shot that he took, and that's why we have the flags?
But there's flags on the play.
Ron Torbert, the veteran referee.
Personal foul. Defense.
Number 20. 15-yard penalty is added to the end of the play. Automatic first down.
All right, Panthers.
So Julian Love.
Oh yeah, he went head first. Come on, guys.
Right to the head, the jaw area.
I can't believe people are still doing it.
No question but to make that call. And Julian Love got caught in no man's land. Does he stay back or does he rush Andy Dalton? And once Dalton saw him rush, he found the open receiver downfield, took the extra hit for the extra yardage, and Carolina's on the march.
So 23 yards on the play, plus the 15 on a Love penalty, came over from the Giants, a 2-year, $12 million deal. Jamal Adams could be ready to go next week for Seattle. Sanders gets swallowed up, not much there, no push. Jaron Reed, the 8-year veteran, makes the play, limited to a gain of 2.
Interesting on that play call, because that just tells you a veteran play caller, Frank Reich. His quarterback just takes a big shot out in the open field. You want to make sure he's settled before you go to something big after that. Come back with a running play inside. Make sure he gets his legs back up under it.
We asked Coach Reich, same game plan with Andy Dalton in for Bryce Young. He said, yeah, it's similar game plan, about 90% of what it would have been with Bryce, but the menu selections might be a little different based on Dalton's taste. 2nd down and 8. Dalton gets rid of it quickly on that timing route to Mingo, the rookie from Ole Miss. Angles out of bounds, picks up 4, and makes it 3rd down and manageable here for Carolina.
So what you're saying is Andy might not just take 1 from column A, 2 from column B. He might go 2 from column A and then maybe go off the menu and see if they have a chef special.
You're also now showing your age, and there where you could go to a local Chinese restaurant and get the combination menu.
I do tend to do that.
It's more a la carte these days, Charles.
I'll have to look that up.
3rd and 4.
Come on, guys. Snap the ball.
Dalton.
Oh, good catch.
And it's Sanders for the first down. Andy Dalton came into Seattle in the season opener as a member of the Cincinnati Bengals and put up his career high in yardage in a game. They lost the game, but the crowd didn't seem to bother him on that day.
Not at all. And look at that pre-snap motion, and what a terrific catch. That ball's on the back part of his shoulder instead of out in front. And Miles Sanders, a running back, comes up with a wide receiver catch in the open field to pick up a first down. And you mentioned how loud it is. Watch how many times they motion to each other, hand gestures, all those things on offense, because they literally can't hear the quarterback once they get out wide.
Play clock is down to 1. Sanders, a Pro Bowler last year.
Man, we can't run the ball anyway.
Scrimmage by Jaron Reed. No gain on the play. Check in with Evan.
Well, guys, you've touched on the noise. Speaking to some of the offensive staff of the Panthers, you can see Andy Dalton, he's wearing a wristband. He would not be doing that if they were playing anywhere else. He has command of this offense, but that allows Frank Reich, the play caller, to just give him a number, he reads it off. It's also a visual for other players in that huddle to actually read the play if they can't hear Andy Dalton say it.
Yeah, and Dalton told us it's not an excuse. You can't allow it to distract you. Flag down. Sanders working that sideline. He said you just have to be on the same page, and that's where a veteran presence does come in a situation like this. There might have been a jump at the line of scrimmage.
And did they kill the play before it actually happened? I mean, because that thing felt a little disorganized in terms of some thought they were playing, some thought they were not.
Ron Torber, 10th year as a referee.
Offside. Defense, number 10, 5-yard penalty. First down.
It is Nwosu.
He's been playing really well for Seattle. Provide not just good pass rush, but excellent run support off the edge. He came back stronger and bigger than ever this offseason. Has played well since he came over last year to Seattle from the Los Angeles Chargers.
Signed him to a big contract, 3 years, $45 million. And was worth it.
All right, what's up, Cooper X?
9.5 sacks in his first season with the Seahawks. Big, fast.
And now to the Carolina Panthers. One of the problems they've had in the early going, throwing the football
All right, Panthers.
on the field, but now in a condensed portion of the field.
Panthers stopped the Seattle Seahawks offense defensively, and now Panthers moving the ball.
Well, they were having a
Had to end up calling a timeout right here.
Andy Dalton realized they're not going to have
It's
enough
2nd and 5.
to deal with this. And now they're going to change back. Tremble and come in replacing Sharp.
And the play clock's at 25, so
Panthers got to figure out a way to get some yardage on the ground.
So Dalton was in rush mode and then looked away and looked towards the sideline.
They are almost in the red zone territory. Dalton gonna go down. Man, we're running. It just seems like we're running the same plays we ran last year, and nobody's falling for it.
And the rush was coming in waves.
Still that old quarterback bootleg out there.
Never even bought the run fake. And then Dalton
Yeah, but that was terrible blocking too.
And have enough strength as Mafe reaches in and tries to break it out of his hands. Loss of 11 on that one, partner.
And it sets up a 3rd and 16. Nickel package here for Seattle. First quarter underway. And the officials come together as the play clock was at 5.
First charge timeout. Seattle. This is the 30-second timeout. Please set the game clock to 8 minutes, 47 seconds, please. 8:47 on the game clock. The clock will start in a second.
Seahawks take a timeout. We're back in 30 seconds after this from AT&T.
Lunch?
Yes, please.
That'll be $23.
Your ad says it's free.
Yeah, it is for our economy ultimate passengers who paid extra.
I'll just have water.
Okay, sure. Cash or card.
For water?
Well, it's AT&T. When we offer you our best iPhone deals, we guarantee it. Even on the new iPhone.
All right, here we go. Panthers had the ball all the way down on about the 21-yard line. Now Andy Dalton by himself in the backfield. They throw a screen. Sanders gets close to the first down. There's a flag thrown. If it was against the Panthers, it was something they did blocking downfield.
14-yard gain appears to be negated here.
Holding. Number 82.
Like I said, there's no excuse to hold for me. That's my pet peeve on a run play. None.
Tremble, there he is, and you see the hands working inside. He's got both hands, got some cloth as he's trying to grind and move a defender, and the officials detected it.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2.
Carolina had gotten to the 26-yard line. They're now at the 35-yard line facing.
Yep, and now I mean, have you ever seen this?
5 defensive backs for the Seahawks.
And now we're way back.
Trying to accelerate. Thielen gets chopped down, playing for a field goal here.
We were 1 yard outside of the red zone, and in the last 2 plays, we go backwards. All right, so the Panthers try to get on the board first.
It is Hispanic Heritage Month. Eddie
The Pinheiro and the 3-point conversion. Cooper X stopped by already. Thank you, sir. And it's going to be good. So the Panthers do get on the board first. With the defensive stop, they put the ball in the offense's hand. But we weren't able to get in the end zone, man.
I wish I was out there.
Let's retire.
I like that commercial right there. Hey, thank you everyone for stopping by. Those who have stopped by, appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button. It's maybe one of those days. Let's see. Make sure you hit that like button. Maybe one of those days. No likes, but one view. And that's how it is sometimes, buddy. That's how it is. All right, so we got a commercial. Got a timeout for a commercial. That's how it is. All right, so we got a commercial. Got a timeout for a commercial.
the 2013 Super Bowl team here. But sometimes it bleeds over. You know, the extra excitement, a little extra, you know.
All right, we're back at it again.
Sometimes that plays in.
Seattle's right here in the pistol. They hand it off on the right side. Running back bounces it back to the left. Still picks up yards on these Panthers. Come on now. There's a flag on the play. Maybe it was holding. Hey, you guys know we're down with these Panthers, regardless.
Played that so well. Never should have gotten the yardage that he got.
Never should have.
The penalty flag is.
And to make matters worse, the Panthers get a personal foul call. Wow.
So not only did they have him hemmed in, and you see the right there as he turns it, and what Justin Houston is saying is my hand was up there, but it was really on his hand and never got to his face mask.
Never did.
That appeared to be a face mask, but actually
never did.
Ken Walker's hand was
but they won't look at that, I don't think. I don't know, that could be a big call. They might want to, the Panthers team upstairs might want to look at that and say, hey, let's review this.
But didn't actually grab it.
I don't think they're going to do it.
They have him totally hemmed in, turned into a nice result for Seattle.
All right, so first down for Seattle. Play action. Has a man wide open downfield. That's Metcalf. All right, that's one time right there, Panthers. Let's see if we can keep an eye on him. Let's see what kind of pattern he ran. He just sat down in the... Oh, what kind of zone defense are we playing? Like it was nobody there. All right, Panthers got to do a little bit better than that on defense, I think. They're now in Panther territory, and now another play action. Gino finds a man. That's the tight end.
Did not have any targets in week one. Last week in the victory, 4 catches, 56 yards. No Will Dissly today. Dissly dealing with a shoulder injury, and he's inactive.
And you've seen Geno Smith throughout his entire career. This mobility that has been added to his game was a conscious decision by him. I've known him since his college days, and he always used to say, I live in the pocket. I want to beat people with my mind and my arm. I'm not out there running around. He's added the mobility because he sees how it affects defenses and helps his offense.
Second down and 3, give it.
It's going to be a run, 3 yards to get. Can't get it.
On the first down, picks up 2 yards.
Good tackle there by a host of Panthers.
We asked Gino about where he is in his career, and he said, look, I haven't even hit my prime yet. I'm at a point now where I'm still getting better. I'm still working on my body, on my strength, on my smarts, and look at what he's done since the start of last season to now.
Gave some nice credit to mom and dad too, didn't he? Genetics.
He said, I won the lottery in the genetics department.
Direct snap. Does not work.
Looked like Yetur Gross-Matos is the first guy back there, and Derek Brown created rubble up front.
Walker can't get to the first down marker. Now what will Seattle do? 5 minutes and 21 seconds left.
Now they've got decision time.
Look at all the black shirts that pushed the white shirts back and created no space for them to run. Gross-Matos from the backside, Derek Brown from the front.
Will they go for it?
Go for it here.
So they went with a direct snap on 3rd and 1. They're now facing a 4th and 1 with the ball just inside the 30-yard line. Walker remains in there.
Geno Smith has the ability to bootleg.
2 yards to get. They're going to hand it off. And he doesn't get there, ladies and gentlemen. Panthers stand. Wait. Where is it? Oh, I didn't see that. I don't know.
I think maybe with good reason. They did a nice job there.
Let's
they
see.
Need a good spot for Seattle to pick this one up. Look at again.
Oh, he got it. He got it easy. He got it.
Because from the backside,
I don't know. I saw another body down there, and I guess it was the blocker right there. They got it.
It's clearly Carolina's football.
Yeah, the near official had it just across the line.
I thought he got stopped.
It short, and that's where they meet in the middle and figure out exactly where we're going to place the ball. And now it's a measurement situation. Just off the naked eye, it appears to be short. But This is why they do it.
Back-to-back really nice plays up front by the defensive line of the Carolina Panthers, who came into this one thinking that they had an advantage. Their defensive coordinator, Ajero Evero, said we've got to...
And they get it by that. Oh, it's short. That's short. What you think, ref? That's short.
That's a tough spot for them because they really played it well the last 2 snaps.
Didn't get it. Carolina, or did he get it? Looking for the indicator, and
I didn't think he got it.
It is enough for a first down.
Wow.
That
You gonna
initial
check it
look
again?
There was space.
Well, you moving? You can't move the ball again.
I would say this is one of the more underrated situations in professional sports.
Yeah.
The drama that builds on the chain game. And now
All right,
the delayed reaction from the
evidently they gave it to him.
Officially indicated it is enough for a first down.
And let's face it, our team...
They gave it to him. I didn't see that. I didn't think he got it from where
So right here,
we're looking.
Right there.
You see space, no?
Yeah,
This might be the angle.
I saw space. It looked like the angle, but
I see it behind.
hey man, you gotta put a piece of paper there or something, don't you? All right, Gino going down the field deep. Metcalf, sort of like a back shoulder throw to Metcalf. He can't come down with it. He would have been out of bounds either way. Hey Swoop, how you doing, ma'am? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for leaving. Comment in the chat. I appreciate it.
When you do that as a defensive back and you hear the crowd react, they want a flag.
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Your head and look like you're trying to play the football. The officials more times than not are going to give you the benefit of the doubt and say play on. And I like the fact that there was no flag on that play.
Henderson tried to bounce up, but now the athletic training.
All right, the Panthers trying to get their first win today. Missing their #1 pick, Bryce Young, who is out with an ankle injury. And we had a timeout. All right, well, we got a timeout. Let's take a look at the stats here. See what these guys are doing. Andy Dalton is a veteran and, you know, taking over for Bryce. I think Bryce, they said he had an ankle injury, so he'll probably be back next game. But Andy Dalton is 5 of 6 for 45 yards. That is not bad at all. Geno Smith, he is the quarterback for the Ops. That's right. He's the quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks. He is 3 of 5 for 25 yards. Miles Sanders for the Panthers. We're waiting for him to have a breakout game. Well, it's not really a breakout game. He was the man last year for Super Bowl participant Eagles. You know what I'm saying? But he had a better line last year, okay? The line this year for him as far as running, it's just not there. We are not a run. We just don't have a great line, put it that way. That's Panthers, all right? So he has two carries for 4 yards right now. Kenneth Walker on the other side, he is 5 of 12, or 5 for 12 yards. Top receiver right now for the Panthers is Adam Thielen, 2 catches for 29 yards. And then Metcalf, he is 1 for 20. Can somebody tell me Metcalf's nickname? There he is right there. Missing that pass.
Seattle facing a 2nd down and 10 inside the...
Seattle will hand it off to Walker. Walker gets a few yards.
He's brought down just short of the 25 after the gain of 3.
And that's something for us to keep an eye on in this game, because I got the sense from Pete Carroll in our time with him, he really wants to get this run game ignited. You know, wants to have some consistency with it, be able to run it in the fourth quarter, and have that balance that he talks about. That doesn't mean 50% run, 50% pass. It means being able to run it when you want to run it. And that's what he wants to get reestablished with the Seattle team.
Now 3rd and 7. Nickel package here for Carolina.
All right, 3rd and 7 is going to be a pass. Gino drops back for Seattle. He's under a little pressure, runs, throws it. It is incomplete. Good defense, Troy Hill. It's 4th and 7, Seattle. Not in a position. Well, hang on. They are in a position to go for a 3-point conversion.
3 moves to try and shake free, and Hill still right on his hip.
That's good defense, so that might have been a first down.
Trying to catch the football. Good job by Hill, just coming off the bench and staying with the elusive blocker.
And so Seattle will go for the 3-point conversion.
Now in his 9th year in the league, attempting a 43-yarder.
And that was going to be good. It's tied up.
We're all even 3-apiece with 3:33 to go in the first. Back with more in a moment.
We had a 6-hour layover in Rome, which was just enough time to tour the ruins.
All right, so we got a timeout for station identification. That's what they used to say back in the old days, station identification. You young people, it's just a commercial right now. Station identification. This is ABC. This is Fox Sports. Now they just show commercials. All right, so here's what the stats look like. Basically even right now. 3 first downs. Both teams 40 yards total. Total number of plays just about the same, 10 to 12. I mean, the stats, the team stats are almost even. All right, let's pick an individual to look at. Let's check out Andy Dalton. All right, Andy Dalton for the Panthers. He's a quarterback, 6'2", 220-pound quarterback from TCU. Doesn't have a lot of stats right now this year. I think this is his first, definitely his first start. Maybe even his first attempt of playing this year. His first play this year. But here we go, Andy Dalton. Well, we love the redheads. We had a red-headed quarterback last year, like completely red. Andy Dalton's a little bit tougher than our last quarterback, though.
Field goal from Jason Meyer to tie this game at 3 apiece. He'll now kick it off. Chenault is the big man, former Jaguar.
All right, Seattle kicks it off to the Panthers. This is going to be caught or fail caught in the end zone. Is going to be a touchback. Panthers will get it on the 25-yard line.
This many years ago, where Andy didn't have all that facial hair, multiple Pro Bowl appearances, and then have ball will travel. 29 starts in the last 3 seasons. Multiple teams signed a 2-year contract. Told us once they started putting together
a 2-year contract worth millions.
That attracted him. Being able to play for Frank Reich
and you're not a star. But this is why you get paid the big bucks. All right, here we go. 2 receivers to the right. Tight end in motion. I think that's Trimble. Play action. Gets it to Thielen. Nice play. Nice Nice catch and nice yak. That's yards after the catch.
Remember, he's the guy that they found in a tryout camp. I mean, think about that from a Division III school to a Division II football school coming all the way up.
3 minutes and 6 seconds left in the first quarter. It is tied up, ladies and gentlemen. 3-3. Andy Dalton under center this time. Now he barks out some plays to his receivers. One man in motion. We're going to run it this time. Chenault out there. He had to do a little bit of a wiggling there and gets back to the line of scrimmage. Man, we can't run the ball. We got. Look, I hand it to I give it to the Panthers. We're still at least attempting to run the ball, but man, we just can't run it. We can't run it, and ladies and gentlemen, that's all about your offensive line right there. All right, 2nd and 10. Andy drops back. Has a man, he can't hang on to it. Good defense by Witherspoon, number 21 of Seattle. I don't know anybody that plays for Seattle now. Like all those guys that played back in the heydays of Seattle, they're either retired or not there anymore. When I say heyday, what was that, like 5 years ago? Russell Wilson now plays for Denver. It is 3rd and 10. Panthers got to get a first down. Are they going to have to punt this one? Ball's on the 40-yard line. Dalton is sacked. I said it doesn't matter who is in our backfield. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which quarterback we would have drafted. If the line can't protect you, it don't matter.
Because they're going to go ahead and collapse the pocket. And this was a play, when you think about it, if Bryce Young's playing, you expect all-out blitzes towards the rookie. But the veteran teams tend to back off. Man. Pete Carroll did not do that against Andy Dalton on that play.
They not even protecting his blind side. The guy from the blind side is the left side is the one that sacked him.
That's what I want to see. Have to take advantage of the ambiance.
All right, Panthers will have to punt. Can the defense hang on until the offense gets in a decent position to score? Punt is off.
That was coach's mistake.
Nice is going to be fair. He fair caught it and then took off running. Fair caught at the 20-yard line.
So that's exactly where they're going to have it after the 48-yard punt. Can't have it both ways, can you? Nope. Raise that hand, you know what happens.
Geno Smith comes back out for Seattle.
Still brings the passion.
All right, 3-3. We got another timeout.
Hey, is that the new iPhone 15 Pro?
Yeah, got it at T-Mobile. Hey, be right back.
Whoa, I love that titanium. You need to go to T-Mobile where new and existing customers can get iPhone 15 Pro.
Thank you, Swoop. Swoop like me. Hey, there's a few people in here. You guys go check out Swoop like me. Good stuff over there on her channel. One thing that I do know that she does on her channel that's consistent is it's the Sexy Saturdays. I can't hang in the Sexy Saturdays because I'm not really sexy, but you know, you guys might want to go check that out. Yeah, give her go visit. Leave look at some videos and leave a comment. Thank you, Swoop.
3-3, Carolina and Seattle with 1:10 left on the clock here in this opening quarter. Frank Wright, he said it to us, and it's really more of a...
Chuck, what's going on?
He said, I sense that it's starting to gel for us. Of course, we don't know if it's going to definitely show up on the Sunday.
Hey, yeah, let's work on that, Chuck. I think that'll be good. Let's work on that. Geno Smith gets it out to the flats, and probably the best run of the day for Seattle, or best pickup of yardage today.
This is option football, like college level, except you're throwing the ball. You fake it inside. Normally you'd have a trail back to pitch it to.
That's going to be a Lockett.
Lockett just kind of hangs out in the flat,
picking up
and waits for
nice yardage right there. Seattle on the move. It's going to be a play action. Geno moves his feet.
Gets out of trouble, zigzags.
Finds a man. And he's short of the first down, but Geno, hey, that was nicely done, keeping the ball alive right there. The Hornets Chuck got me thinking about the Hornets now. The Panthers couldn't figure out a way to get Geno on the ground. Watch, I just slightly moves in the pocket. Big guy leaves his feet. That's the worst thing he could have done.
And that mobility we talked about early is really...
All right, this will probably be a run off the right side. It's off the left side.
First down run, and it is the rookie, Charbonnet.
First down.
For 7 yards.
Now it seems like the Seattle Seahawks are settling down.
The second quarter is next with the Panthers and the Seahawks.
How was that? That must have been the last play of the first quarter. All right, we are trying our best. I'm trying my best, whatever power I have, to get these Panthers a win. You know, a lot of people were saying things like, hey, all right, now that we got a quarterback, that's it, that's all we needed. But if you don't have wide receivers that can create space, that can get open, doesn't matter who you got back there. It doesn't matter who you got back there, you're still not going to be successful. If you don't have a line that can give you a little time, you're not going to be successful. And yeah, I'm going to add something else. If you don't have a way to check down, if everything you throw has got to be downfield and then your line is not that great, you're not going to be successful. Your first pick of the draft quarterback is going to be on the sideline with an injured ankle, you know, third game of the season, if that's what you're doing. So, and you know, last year at the end of the year, last year at the end of the year, we were playing, once Coach Wilkes took over, we played better ball. We're playing better football last year than we are right now. We had a different team. It was weird to me that we talked about all year, all season, at the beginning of the season, how we're going to run the ball. Every time we'd lose or whatever, we'd come back and we'd say, we're going to run the ball, and we would run the ball a little bit, and then when that didn't work, as soon as that didn't work, we would just start throwing the ball all game. All right, so then that lured us into a false sense of thinking the only thing we needed was a quarterback. And maybe so. At that point, we had a great quarterback. It probably could have been decent, but you got to think we also had at least one decent wide receiver in Moore. I mean, he was maybe a step above everything we got out there now. You know, we don't have that superstar receiver now. All right, then, you know, our new running back, he came out and did a good job, but Christian McCaffrey could have done that too. I mean, you see, he's with San Francisco doing the dang thing now. Geno can't find anybody, keeps the play alive, and hits the big 14 Metcalf coming across the field. The Panthers defensive line can't get to Geno.
Well, they schemed this one up well. The
Yeah, Chuck, definitely, no question. We're gonna have to figure it out. I'm gonna start working on my split screen. I know I can do it with this app I got right here. Wow, the rookie running over people. There's a flag on the play though. Sean Benet, is that his name?
Rhythm on offense. But the penalty could bring it back.
Offense number 63.
And holding the drive killer. Like I said, you know what? Holding occurs probably on every play, but to me, there is no excuse to hold, especially on a run play. You can't. It's a run play. It's a run play. Why are you holding?
Looks like Dante Jackson's going off the field right now.
Dante Jackson.
25, not 26.
Well, the defensive backfield is I mean, you got to be tough to play cornerback and free safety, especially for the Panthers, because you in the action all the time. For the Panthers, running backs get to that second level so quick or so often.
So Sam Franklin Jr.
I see no hustle in Carolina. Frank trying to be a friend.
Secondary Panthers thinning out. C.J. Henderson, it's a right ankle injury suffered at the tail end of the first.
Their owner and GM is terrible.
He's got a heating pad and no helmet inside.
Hey Chuck, I believe I gotta agree with you. And I thought that's what Come on guys, we can't get to him. He's got all day to throw the ball. He's just back there doing a little dance, shuffling. We can't get to him. And
turns it into a 9-yard gain through the air.
Look at all these guys up front. Look at what they're getting done.
78, that's a little hold right there, buddy.
To get to Geno Smith right now. A really nice protection scheme with extra help for those.
Geno in the backfield all by himself with 16 seconds.
And of course Justin Houston's, and today they're standing up strong.
Yeah, we have another injury, and that's going to stop the action here at the 13:43 mark of the second quarter.
Yeah, even though Seattle's not
30 seconds after this,
not doing great, they're at 1-1. They still, you know, at different spots they got veteran players. Well, you know what? So do the Panthers. So do the Panthers. I'm going to message my information and I will join you for the first game. I applied for a position at Eastern Randolph. I hope I get it. Cool. Yeah, I hope you get it too, Chuck.
Roll with it here in just week 3 of the season.
And guys who stepped up and played well.
Yeah, send me that. I'm gonna try to figure out how to do it. I know it can be done, so even if I have to go back to my StreamYard. And they finally get to him. That's Brian Burns.
Put it on the board for the Panthers.
And all that extra help was to try and keep Brian Burns out.
Brian Burns.
Right over here, Stone Forsythe, number 7.
Nice move off the edge, and he finally gets to Geno. So the Panthers finally sack the quarterback, Brian Burns.
And he just develops Geno Smith. This is why you bring the extra blockers to the offensive tackles. These young.
All right, loss on the play is 3rd and 22. Geno, quick pass out to the left.
Smith and Jimba trying to create downfield, and Carolina eventually gets over there.
Exactly, eventually get over there.
Undrafted free agent way back when. He's really turned out to be a terrific player at this level, formerly with the New York Jets. And now it's 4th down for the Seahawks, and Jason Myers out for another field goal attempt.
All right, so the Panthers bend but don't break, and looks like they're gonna go for. Looks like Seattle is going to go for.
They've stood up strong for him so far this season as well.
All right, Chuck, I see the notification, the information on Facebook in Seattle. Kicks it through.
But feels like a win for the Carolina defense the way Seattle was moving the football. It's 6-3 Seahawks in the second.
All right, 6-3. Now the last drive that Panthers had, wasn't a great one. The Panthers have had the ball in or near the red zone. Just once we got there, 1 yard out, 2 penalties, pushes all the way back to like the 35-yard line. And we had to end up mitigate more damage and just go for the 3 points. All right, so we got a timeout.
Throughout the day with all of the legendary figures coming back to town. Memories of the Super Bowl title 2013.
Seattle kicks off to the Panthers once again. It will be a touchback.
It's been really nice. On Tuesday, Panthers players, including Johnny Hecker, Adam Thielen, and Tommy Tremble, were there welcoming members of the Special Olympics North Carolina Unified Flag Football Team. They signed honorary Panthers contracts, received jerseys. The team's preparing to play a team representing the Minnesota Vikings next week in Charlotte. Special Olympics Unified Sports Program joins people with and without
We got Vikings next week.
intellectual disabilities on the same team. Great stuff.
Give them a home game next week.
Oh, yeah.
Come get some, Minnesota.
6-3 lead for Seattle. Just over 12 minutes to go.
Panthers on the 25-yard line, their own 25-yard line. They hand it off
Sanders trying to fight off the defender, Witherspoon.
right side, and Sanders just can't get up the field. Just no space, no openings. The run is just not there. This is a second time. Who we played last week? The Saints, same thing. Same thing. The defensive line just killing us. You want an offensive line that just grinds out those smaller defensive linemen, but maybe the defensive linemen we're going against are just as big. Let's just focus on the line this time and see what happens. Sanders picks up about 2.5, 3 yards off the left side. And there's an injured Seahawk.
Big play Trey, who played so well against Detroit, is down right now.
Athletic training staff is out to check on Trey Brown along with his teammates. We'll come right back.
3rd and 6. we'll stay right here. I'm gonna make a little touch up on the camera, if you guys don't mind.
He asked about the van.
Everybody's asking about that van. It don't run. I mean, it runs, but
I wasn't sure. I said, I think it overheats or whatever.
yeah, it overheats.
He said, okay, just have him. He said, Gary, right? I was like, yeah. He was like, what? Because he's like, you see the teachers at the school? I was like, yeah. And he's like, well, let him know. You know, he's like, call me about the van. I said, okay.
Alright, I'll let it know. Do you remember when they traded Pro Bowler Trell Turner on the offensive line? We've been down ever since. I'll be honest, I don't remember Trell, but hey, that's what we do, Chuck. That's what we do. We just make bad moves. Hey, look, we make bad moves in all of our professional programs.
Play where it happened. Brown just in a bad spot as Jordan Brooks was helping to make the play on Sanders. So Michael Jackson, another DB on his roster, has stepped in.
All right, Panthers in pass formation. Two receivers to the right. 6 yards to get. Dalton flips it up.
Ringo, the intended target, Jaron Reed.
4th and 6.
Getting some pressure on the QB.
But how about the pressure they get after him? They got
Yeah, look them defense. Look at those defensive linemen. They're bigger than our offensive linemen.
Known for his run
Bozeman.
defense, he's become a better interior pass rusher over the life of his career. Here in his second stint with the Seahawks, originally drafted by them in 2016.
So it'll be
4th and 6. Panthers got a punt again. It's 6-3, ladies and gentlemen. Seahawks in the lead.
DJ Dallas, the deep man.
The punt's kicked.
Dallas settles in.
And he caught it, contact, but he caught it, number 31.
Dallas takes it to the 39.
I don't see any flags on the play.
So no fair catch called for. He turns it into a
That was kind of close there. I thought you had to give him at least a little space. Because he was caught, he was hit before he caught that ball. Well, actually he didn't. Ball hit his hand first.
Able to evade it and go. And look at Pete Carroll, loving the effort. DJ Dallas had some illnesses.
Yeah, I thought you had to give the receiver a little bit of room before you hit him, but evidently that's changed. Gino hands it off, little jet sweep. Walker still on his feet, gets about 9 yards. See, that's when you have plays in your I don't want to say back pocket, but you have plays in your offense, and what a move. Good gracious, he put a move on him. Planted his feet, still on his feet, all the way down to the 15-yard line. What I'm trying to say is a team has plays in their playbook, right? You could see right here how Seattle has checked out what the Panthers are doing and they've adjusted, mid-game adjustments.
Big play, 36 yards downfield.
I don't see that. I don't see that with the Panthers. Like the last 3 plays they've run, it seems like they've adjusted to what the Panthers did in that first possession. Then of course you got to run these plays right here, you know, keep it all mixed up. But they're throwing in little wrinkles.
You guys, the Seahawks offensive line still opening up holes, but they've been decimated by injuries. The latest, Damian Lewis, he's in the locker room right now with a left hand injury listed as questionable. That leaves Evan Brown as
you know your team's got work when a team they come out before the first snap and they start talking about how many injuries they've got, and you're still beating the team you're playing. Gino goes to the end zone. Good defense there by Dante Jackson, saving a touchdown pass. We traded CMC and DJ Moore for nothing and have not drafted a middle linebacker to replace Luke yet. You're right, Chuck. Just don't make good moves. Like, you trade those 2 guys, I don't know, I guess what, to move up in the draft, I guess, I don't know, but you don't really get anything for them. Like I said, we don't. Who's our major receiver? Don't have one. Sanders, good breakup. Sanders is a decent back. He's a decent back, but you know.
Really good play by Sam Franklin Jr.
The thing with me and McCaffrey is the situation with McCaffrey is what was the reason for trading him? Like, okay, he stayed hurt the last 2 years, but we trade him because I mean we say we're going to run the ball, but then we trade him. One of the best runners in the association or in the league. We trade him, and then we actually trade him and then start running the ball. You know, once Wills took over, we really did start running the ball, and I would say we were a run first team at the end of the year last year, and that helped open up the passing. But still, when we had a quote unquote superstar. Well, we had a star, quote unquote star, with DJ. Sometimes, for me, he didn't work as hard as he could have worked, but he was still, you know, a standout receiver. And we got rid of him. For, like you said, Chuck, for who?
Lost Medicaid or CHIP coverage? Healthcare.gov is here for you.
Where can we find a low-cost health plan?
Heck, there was a couple of I know there was one receiver that was out there for a while. I don't know if anybody picked him up. Who was that guy? I think it was a guy from I think he was an old vet. He was an older veteran, he was a veteran, but I think he played for the Cardinals. That was out there on the free agent market for a while. I can't think of his name. And I was like, hey, Panthers, you know, look, y'all might want to try to get him. I can't remember his name. He either played for I'm pretty sure it was the Cardinals he played for and not the Chiefs. I think it was the Cardinals.
Enjoy unlimited wireless and the latest iPhone every year for $60 a month.
Eli Manning, how about an autograph? Sure, you got a ball. How's that? Cool. Hey, how about a Corona? Oh, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna need that line back.
All right, we are in a timeout.
Who the hell are you people?
CIS. We need all hands on deck.
All right, so Andy Dalton is 6 of 9 for 60 yards. Geno Smith, 8 of 13 for 103 yards. Miles Sanders, I can't blame it on Miles. He just can't run the ball. with this offensive line or against their defense. 5 carries for 8 yards. And look, Kenneth Walker, 8 carries for 60 yards. All right, so I guess with all my talking, I didn't even see the 3-point conversion by the Seahawks, but the Panthers still in it. Still in it. We just got to figure out a way to score. Yeah, we've been just flipping people. Andy Dalton, play action. Oh, good defense right there by 21. But did that ball hit Chalk?
Felt like it should have been caught. And that was a play Frank
if I'm not mistaken, it hits him. Oh yeah, gotta catch it.
Witherspoon's right in the front. He made it a hard catch on DJ Chark. And there's a reaction from the defense coordinator, Clint Hurt, who now sees that play and says to himself, I will continue to be bold because my DBs are covering.
Yeah, your DB, that was not a bad play, but Chalk should have caught that one.
He played last week in Detroit for Boye Mafe, who had a sack early in this ball game against Andy Dalton.
And dude right there, he's 6'4". He don't look like he's 267.
Yeah, Pete Carroll has a type in the draft. I think so. They have a type of player that they want. And it's those fast guys who can get to the quarterback.
All right, 2nd and 10, Panthers.
In his 14th year with the organization, GM, Executive VP. 2nd and 10 for Carolina.
Andy Dalton back. Slant. It's caught. He's banged down. Picks up about 7.
7-yard pickup for the air.
Now the Panthers need to be able to run the ball right here. You know, we need to be able to pick up 3 to 4 yards a carry. But we haven't been able to. All right, it's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Any professional football team worth their weight in gold should be able to get 2 yards. But Carolina's going to have to pass it. Empty backfield. Dalton finds Thielen. Thielen has to catch the ball at his high point. He does. Enough for the first down.
I mean, sometimes I think when we call him a safety net or a security blanket, we're damning him with fake praise. Look at this route. Inside, and takes it back outside against Michael Jackson. Creates an opening in space, that separation needed.
All right, 1st and 10. Will the Panthers run it? Try to get a little, try to just mix it up a little bit. Nope, going straight to the air. Slant again, throws it behind the receiver.
Michael Jackson, former Lion and Patriot, in coverage on the play.
It's now 2nd and 10. We're not behind the 8 ball right now. We're not behind in the count right now. We can still run it one time at least.
Injuries mounting here for Seattle. Back on the sideline, Damian Lewis, but he's dealing with a left hand injury.
Good move. And Sanders with a great move gets 1st down and more.
Thrown down as he crosses into Seattle.
And he's still down.
15 yards.
He got thrown down.
They need a moment and does.
And what a play.
Maybe it was just the air knocked out of him. Who came through like that?
And see what happens,
linebacker.
because Sanders makes about as good a play in a spin on a terrific tackler in Jordan Brooks, who normally finishes a play in the backfield. But after that spin and then into the hole.
And Sanders is still down.
As they check on Sanders, step aside.
Getting up slowly.
Investments is different than other money managers. Different how?
All right, Panthers with another sustained drive right here. The second in the contest. All right, as we play right now, as we speak, Dallas is at Arizona. They are trailing 3-15 in the first quarter. Chicago has not scored yet against Kansas City. It's 14-0 in the second quarter. New York was defeated by San Francisco. I think that was Thursday night maybe. Indiana won against Baltimore in overtime, 22-19. Cleveland destroyed Tennessee 27-3. This cannot be right what I'm seeing right here. Miami scored 70 points against Denver. I'm trying to I can't remember the last time. I don't think I ever seen 70 points put on an NFL team. Dang, Russell, you guys, yo. I was about to say y'all just as bad as the Panthers. Panthers ain't never given up 70. Buffalo shuts those Commanders up. All right, Chuba has to come in for Sanders. Carolina in the passing set. They dump it off to Chuba. Probably picks up about 2. Man, that's...
You did not want to miss a second one in a row, did you? Good concentration by Hubbard, because I think this one was tipped coming out of the backfield. And Mafe got a fingernail on it. Hubbard stays with it.
All right, 2nd and 9.
Dalton is 9 of 14 for 74 yards.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Flag down.
And the Panthers are going to get... They're going to get called for...
It's the veteran Taylor Moton.
Going to get called for... false start. Moton.
Mainstay on the offensive line.
He's a mainstay, boy. He ain't the best, that's for sure.
Sanders is back out there. 2nd and 14 for the Panthers.
Carolina in the passing set. It's like Seattle trying to bring somebody. Somebody get open. Throws it, has a man. Woo, takes a hit. Mingo takes a hit, hangs onto the ball. Yeah, he's gonna... They're probably gonna have to check him out. That was a nice little hit right there. He walks right off the sideline. Mingo takes a... Ooh, that's helmet to helmet too, bro. Y'all ain't gonna look at that? Come on, offense. Come on. That's the big rookie. It's loud. It's loud, but look. Look at the ball or something, man. Stop jumping. This is the exact same thing the Panthers did on their last sustained drive, which was in the first quarter.
Second-year lineman from NC State, 6th pick overall in 2022 with a 7-foot wingspan. It's called on a false start, so back it up.
It's now 3rd and 10. Dang.
From the 47-yard line.
Empty backfield. Dalton gonna have to get rid of it. Finds a man wide open. Put a move on him. Good move. You got to lay out, get in the end zone. Yes, sir. Chalk with the catch. Andy Dalton able to move his feet, keep the play alive. and hit the receiver. That's chalk. Nice play design. Oh, yes, sir. Nice play design right there. Got caught looking in the backfield. Number 6. Who was that? A nice move right there, reminiscent of my man for Buffalo, week before last. And the Panthers will kick an extra point. And like I said, Panthers not out of it. In fact, it is now tied up once again. Panthers get in the end zone this week.
He told us, I can play free. I know the deal. Just go out and enjoy it. I know where I am in my career.
Sean Payton looking bad.
Since he can play free, what happens when someone turns someone free? This looks like zone defense, and Michael Jackson thinking it's man runs out of his area. And
is that what it was?
Instead of dropping all the way back as he's supposed to into a deeper zone, Chark ends up crossing into the area that gets vacated. And there's the defense corner, Clint Hurtt, understanding that's what's called a bust in the secondary.
Richard Schumann, what's going on? What's up, Coach? Glad we're going with Dalton. Finally, a touchdown pass with the Panthers. Let's go. Hey, you know, honestly, I thought we were gonna start with Dalton at the beginning of the year and let Bryce work his way in. You know what I'm saying? You know, eventually he's gonna take over anyway. But yeah, I thought they'd use the veteran and then ease Bryce in there, let Bryce check some things out, you know, instead of just throwing him in there. But he hasn't done bad. He hasn't done bad. But yeah, it's good to have if you're gonna have a backup, it's good to have a wily veteran.
What I took away the most from him, besides the joy we saw, was him saying, it's the little things about playing that I miss.
All right, come on, defense. 4 minutes and 54 seconds left in the second.
And today, that veteran experience is serving him quite well and keeping his team.
Panthers rushing 4. Gino going for it, going deep. Tyler Lockett, that was a great defensive play right there. You don't hit that one, that may be an interception.
There's no one in the area, and he's retreating to go catch it. And Tyler Lockett became the defensive back again.
I like Bryce, but he ain't ready, in my opinion. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, with the offensive line we've got, I don't know. I'm thinking it don't matter who you put back there, they're not gonna be very efficient. Gino goes down again. There's a flag on the play. Gotta be holding. Unless they're calling somebody on Gino's legs. Nope, that's gonna be holding. And what do? It's an automatic penalty right here.
Holding. Offense number 78.
Nope, they decline it because of the you already lost yards anyway. Moves on to the second down. Is that second down or third? Second down. That was second down. So we go to third.
Matos comes underneath him. Gets an upfield arm. Gets underneath him with left.
All right, definitely a passing down right here.
They decline it to turn into a 3rd and 16.
Well, not necessarily, but pretty sure they are going to pass it. Carolina in the zone. It's picked off. It is picked off, ladies and gentlemen. The Panthers are in great field position. Gino tried to sneak that in there.
Coming away with a turnover.
And Deion Jones saw the entire way, that veteran experience that he has coming from Atlanta and Cleveland. Watch 40. Just goes right over.
Yeah.
Makes the play.
Richard, that's.
And just takes his eyes.
You know, we've done that a few times throughout the last few years. Just the offense just hadn't been able to produce. And then some of the games that we end up getting out of hand at the end of the game, the defense played pretty good. We just, you know, they're on the field too long, and our offense can't produce. So who knows what would have happened with those other games. All right, let's see what we do right here. Dalton in the backfield all by himself. Empty backfield. Come on, we're not jumping again.
Offense number 79, 5-yard penalty, first down.
Dylan, look at the ball. If you can't hear, look at the ball.
They've got an excellent opportunity here to put more points on the board.
Now we're going the opposite direction.
The Seattle Seahawks. Back-to-back possessions now. Offense scores, defense stands up in a big play. Turns it right back.
Everybody's like, yeah, it's Dalton. Let's see what Dalton can do right here. Basically the same play. Quick pass. I don't think that was caught. Oh, it was a catch.
Hit by Julian Love.
Hey, my bad, guys.
Right now, can I put some extra guys back here, block this up, and use one of my speed guys?
Panthers in the lead by 1.
Try and take a shot at it right here before the half is over. A field goal would be nice. But boy,
all right, 2nd and 13. 3 minutes, 42 seconds left. Are we going empty again? No, we got 2 backs in the backfield. We send 1 in motion. Screen. Run, son. We do a lot of, I don't know. To me, it just don't look like, it looked like we were waiting for blocks instead of just running. Frank Wright calling the plays. At least that looked different. Like he's trying to mix some things up. 3rd and 8. Be good to get a first down right here. Okay, I was about to say we missed field goal. Yeah. 10 to 9. Thielen thinking he was interfered with.
That's 4th down.
Thielen thought that he had hands on it the entire time. Well past the 5
He probably did.
And you see the pressure again, and Andy Dalton just stands in there with Jaron Reed bearing down on him and makes a really nice throw downfield.
That was good defense.
Contact, the officials letting them play through as Burns plays through the hands of Thielen.
All right, Pinheiro
from 44 yards away.
For 3. Snap is down, and it's good.
Straight through. 13-9, Panthers. Off the turnover, Carolina cashes in for 3. Coming up, Verizon halftime report. JB, Phil, Nate, Cooper, Coach Cowher. Latest NFL scores and highlights, all coming up on the Verizon.
Long gone the days that Carolina could get the ball in the 30 and everybody just knew they were going to score.
I don't think if you're Seattle,
even the other team. That's just running downhill when you're only 30 yards out from your end zone.
You trusted him with the football for the last 2 years. You trust him here in this situation as well. I do think they'll go back to try.
All right, 2 minutes, 39 seconds. Geno Smith brings the offense back on the field.
Seahawks have 2 timeouts to work with here.
And let's see if this Carolina defense can hang on.
He always prepared like he was playing, and he believed he should be playing. I call it G-prep. In a way that he approached the job, even when Russell Wilson was here.
Then he passed that down to Drew Lock now, his backup, about how you prepare and keep yourself ready. And they think Drew Lock could be a starter in this league.
And the Seahawks will return it. 20, 25.
Down as he crossed the 20-yard line.
Goes down about at the 21-yard line.
Well, for Geno Smith in his career, go back to the Jets. It was a test of patience and a test of character. Seattle, they wrote me off. I ain't right back. Playoffs, my tough times would be a dream to someone. He's laying down bars year after year after year. You know, the funny thing with Geno, I remember meeting with him his rookie year when he was with the Jets, and I thought to myself, man, this is a really confident dude. And the confidence
I got to get my...
even when his role changed over the years.
All right, they try to run it, and it goes nowhere. I gotta get out this sun.
I think everybody around me knew it too. And that's where you can maybe
Seattle playing with a little pace, has a man wide open. Metcalf has been open 3 times like that. Just finding the opening in the zone.
That's why you don't, tuck your horns in after an interception. He makes a bad throw, you come right back with him. Too deep zone, corner rolled up, safety over the top, and they found that gap between the corner and the safety. And Geno Smith found DK Metcalf as we hit the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes to go in this first half here in Seattle. Carolina's got the lead on the Seahawks, 13-9.
And there's a 2-minute warning. Come through the window. That's the whole thing. Andy Dalton, 12 of 18 for 132 yards. Geno Smith, 9 of 16 for 122, 1 interception. Andy Dalton has 1 touchdown. Miles Sanders, he's carried the ball 6 times for 23 yards. Miles Sanders, 5'11", 211. I thought he was at least 6 foot tall.
Are you listening?
LaVisca Chenault. 6'1", 225. Geno drops back, has a man, throws a little bit high.
Incomplete. Burns clapping his hands as they continue to apply pressure, trying to make Geno Smith's day a little tougher.
People don't be shy. Give Panthers some love. Hit the hey. Appreciate that, Richard. Geno drops back again. Has a man this time. Gets out of bounds. Is that Lockett?
Lockett, who has been heavily involved in real estate as well, in addition to his...
All right, if the Panthers can keep him out of the end zone and they get 3, Panthers will still be in the lead. They're gonna try to run it off the left side. Probably got enough for the first down.
It's enough. First down.
That's why they brought him in. You know Seattle wants to run the football with Pete Carroll. And Charbonnet is a thumper out of UCLA.
And Seattle going with Tippo. Geno drops back, has a man, misses him. Got the tight end. 1 minute, 29 seconds left. 2nd and 10.
One thing the Seattle's
Seattle's ball. They're trying to get in the end zone before halftime. Ball's on the 41-yard line of the Panthers. Gino drops back. Has a man. And this Metcalf runs through a block, tackle, still on his feet, inside the red zone.
22 yards, eventually brought down by Von Bell.
He didn't just break a tackle. Look at Frankie Louisville. He ran through number
4. Yeah, he just stepped through that. 3 receivers to the right this time. Gino drops back, looking downfield, going for it all. Overthrown to Lockett.
Tyler Lockett in a matchup with Troy Hill. Incomplete. Verizon halftime report is coming up.
Yeah, Richard.
Back in New York, scores, highlights, get you updated. Everything you need to know. Week 3, it's all coming up on the Verizon halftime report. So the game within the game, Shane Waldron, Seahawks offensive coordinator, Ijero Ibero, their defensive coordinator with Carolina. His first year stint.
All right, basically a minute left. It's 2nd and 10. Seattle can get a first down before they get into the end zone. Gino drops back. Pump fake. Pressure. Ball's incomplete. Pressure put on Gino. He had to let that one go. 3rd and 10.
With the pressure.
Burns really chased it down Geno Smith, and you're right. Geno Smith just wound that ball over the sideline to finish the play. Jake Bobo.
13-9 Panthers. 55 seconds is 3rd and 10. Seattle with the ball, trying to get some type of points before halftime.
So now 3rd and 10.
What do you find here?
All right, 3 receivers to the right, and they've got 1 man on the island out there. Gino, under pressure, steps up, throws the ball. It is overthrown. No flags on the play. And it is 4th and 10. I say get the points. So it looks like the 3-point conversion squad. 3-point conversion squad. I thought he was going to come back over here to Metcalf.
And then on the opposite side, on the front side, there's Troy Hill.
That's good defense right there.
21, Jeremy Chin, and he and Sam Franklin, 42. Double teamed where the ball came. No chance for that one to get in.
Field goal team on the field. Snap is good, and the kick is good.
1-point game with 44 seconds on the clock. Carolina has all 3 timeouts left. Seattle will kick it off.
Whoa.
You got a guy who's operated 2-minute offense more than a few times in his career. Let's see where the ball ends up after the kickoff in terms of field position.
All right, Panthers have 44 whole seconds.
I would totally understand if you rolled with Andy Dalton with this amount of time, as you mentioned.
Will the Panthers go down the field
More before the half's over.
1 time before the half is over?
It's the 8th different starting quarterback that Reich has had since becoming a head coach. 4.5 seasons with Indianapolis, first season as the head man with Carolina. Reich won a Super Bowl offensive coordinator with Philadelphia, was an assistant San Diego, Arizona, Indy as well.
Hey, thank you everybody who has stopped by and left a comment in the chat. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Seattle kicks off. And the Panthers will let that one hit into the end zone. Save all the precious seconds on the clock that they can. Should Seattle have kicked that short?
He really likes Andy Dalton, doesn't he?
I mean, like to the within the 5-yard line. So the Panthers could have ran the ball there and taken some time off the clock. All right, Panthers with the ball on 25-yard. They're on 25-yard line. Dalton drops back, can't find anyone. Now he's running, finds a man, first down, and that's Thielen. Panthers have their timeouts. They're going to use it. 36 seconds left. Picked up about 10 yards.
in the second quarter.
A little bit more than 10 yards.
Whether Bryce Young
Ball now on the 30, probably 36-yard line.
First half as a training tape on how to get better as a quarterback, because we've seen it all.
Let's go Panther Nation.
Struggles when the pressure was there. We saw Dalton adapt to that pressure and get out and create. And we've seen the sharp throws when he's had the opportunity to step up in the pocket and make them.
Josh McCown, quarterback coach, he just loves football and oozes out of it. And how many years he spent in the NFL as a player, and then his coaching career getting underway.
Remember at the end of his career, he was coaching high school football and backing up in Philadelphia.
All right, 1st and 10. Can the Panthers do it again? Dalton draws back, steps up in the pocket, can't find anybody. Now he does. Sanders catches it and gets out of bounds. 29 seconds on the clock. Panthers save a timeout.
29 seconds to go. First half, that one covers 14 yards.
You can keep your head.
Another first down.
Around you is collapsing. Andy Dalton did it so well. Watch his movement to the left.
Got out of there.
And then he comes back to the right, double clutches, and throws an excellent pass to Miles Sanders.
Panthers not quite in Seattle territory with 29 seconds. 1st and 10 again. Dalton. Dalton could have just thrown that one away, but he does pick up a couple. He does get into Seattle territory.
He takes pride in his ability to scoot.
22 seconds left. They had to call a timeout.
The problem is there were a couple extra guys there, and maybe a step slower than what we saw.
Pinheiro preparing.
But it was the right call by Andy Dalton and how he read the play.
Hey, I don't care where it is. If we can get that ball, if we still have that ball 4th down with a few seconds, we let Pinheiro try to kick it anyway. Even if it's 60, 65, well, of course they're going to try to kick it. All right, with 22 seconds on the clock, can the Panthers? 2nd and 9, but only 22 seconds. Can they get it down the field? That is incomplete. Going to chalk.
Well, the Panthers are trying to get the field goal range. Just something to keep in mind. The rain has started, guys. It's pretty consistent, pretty heavy drops. Now, no wind really to make any mark of at this point, but guys, you can tell.
All right, 3rd and 9.
After those scoring at home, that's 3 consecutive weeks that Evan Longford has had to deal with the rain. One hat, which was a shocker, first time in his career.
If there's a man open, we can get in the end zone. If not, get this ball somewhere where Pinheiro can come out and overthrown. So what will we do? Will we try to go for it? Way out of field goal range, but
The difficult thing for Carolina, their receivers have gotten open when Andy Dalton's able to make a second move, right? A second reaction play and allow them to another chance downfield. When everything goes like clockwork, they have a hard time uncovering downfield. The biggest play.
So Panthers are gonna punt it.
Johnny Hecker is trying to place this one, get rid of it cleanly. He does. It
Takes a Panther bounce.
Settling in right at the 3.
That's a welcome home roll for Johnny Hecker, isn't it?
It is.
All right, so 1 second on the clock. They just let that sit there until the ref blew the whistle and went all the way down to 1 second.
He was a quarterback and punter at Bothell High School, and eventually.
So Seattle will come out and kneel on this one, and then
I think he knew what he was doing.
we'll take a little halftime break.
Legit recruited one AA quarterback at many offers. He said, I'm just going to go to Oregon State and punt.
Seahawks take a knee. We hit the break here in Seattle with Carolina in front.
All right, there you go. Andy Dalton is 14 of 22 for 158 yards, 1 touchdown. Not bad, not bad. Geno Smith, 11 of 23 for 153 yards, 1 interception. Miles Sanders, 6 carries for 23 yards. Still not a lot of carries, but that's 3.8 yards per carry. Kenneth Walker, 8 carries for 60 yards. 7.5 yards a carry. Adam Thielen, 6 catches for 63 yards. Adam Thielen, 6'2", 195. Minnesota State. Wow, 10 years? Didn't know that. All right, DJ Chark Jr., 1 catch for 47 yards. That was a touchdown catch. He's 6'3", 200 pounds. Been in the league a few years. All right, for Seattle, we just got Geno Smith's information. Kenneth Walker, 8 carries for 60 yards. Kenneth Walker, 5'9", 211. That's the trend in the NFL now. These so-called short backs, around 200 pounds. Leading receiver for Seattle is DK Metcalf, 4 catches for 95 yards, and his catches have been like, he's just been wide open for the most part. Biggest receiver on the field, 6'4", 235 pounds. Gotta find him. All right, let's give the defense a little bit of love right here. For Carolina, Von Bell, 6 tackles and 6 solos. Frankie Louisville, 4 of 4. And then Derek Brown, 3 of 3. For Seattle, Jordan Brooks, 6 of 3. Witherspoon, 5 of 3. And Jaron Reed, 5 of 2. Or 5 and 2. 5 tackles, 2 of them solo. And there's your other, I don't want to say miscellaneous information, because these right here are very important, especially Pinheiro. Already scored 7 points for the Panthers. But Josh Myers, 12 points for Seattle. All right, with that said, we'll take a little break and we'll be back. I think Panthers hold record for longest field goal. The Panthers? Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up.
Have you ever
Testing, testing. We were close, 63-yard field goal, but Denver Broncos made a 69-yard. Thanks.
Smith sends the ball where it's supposed to go based on coverage and reads.
Gino rolls out. He's being run down. And Metcalf with another catch for first down.
Gino's got ridiculous arm talent. As was Gross Matos putting the heat on Gino.
And watch how DK Metcalf comes.
Why is he so wide open?
Because if he doesn't come back to him towards it, that play might get taken care of.
He's the biggest guy on the field, and he is always open, always wide open. I ain't seen him make a hard catch all game. Good move. Walker still on his feet. Flag on the play.
Reaction from this crowd. Carolina pointing in Seattle's direction because of the penalty marker at midfield.
We've seen some shake from these tailbacks today, haven't we? Miles Sanders in the first half, Ken Walker there, but let's see if this goes for naught.
There's no call for offensive holding. There's no play the first half.
All right, well,
18 yards.
first down. First down for the Seattle Seahawks. Nice run by Walker.
In the run game, they want to stay consistent and get him some bigger plays. But if he can't get it that way, he gets it receiving the ball. Big spin, and he made Jeremy Chin one of their more sure tacklers. Number 21, missing the open
It's because he put his head down.
He tried to trip him up at the ankle. Yeah. Ken Walker stepped through it.
So just hitting and wrapping.
We've seen a 4-2-5 look here for Carolina. Once again,
direct snap.
Dallas, they go to trickery, and Dallas carries
to number 31.
to 21.
And that play, I think Seattle put in because they watched the tape on Monday night with New Orleans and Taysom Hill. Well, DJ Dallas made
Taysom Hill just did whatever he wanted to against us. Every time he got in the backfield, he was going to run it, and he ran it. We still never stopped him.
Successful with their first attempt today.
DJ Dallas might have the number.
All right, Carolina still hanging on to a lead of 1 right now. Seattle looking to get in the red zone. Another direct snap. And he fights. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker.
So you're saying he's photogenic?
Well, when you're doing your prep and you start looking around, and
third
DJ
down.
absolutely leaned into the photo thing, eyes wide open, and went for a certain look. There it is.
Oh, that is beautiful. That's like when you take your driver's license picture. They're like, you take one of those crazy ones just in case the police.
Well, that's one of those where you're like, well, tell me when. What? On 3. Or you took it on 2.
Yeah, but guess what? We're going with it next.
3rd and 3. Gino, under pressure, just had to get rid of that one.
They dropped it off near Walker, but the pressure from Houston was too much. And it's 4th down.
Justin Houston just came flying through.
Defense hanging on for the Panthers. Man, at the offense.
I think that was just a miss. You see Ken Walker.
The offense could get rolling.
And no one chipped off and took Houston, and he totally disrupted the play. Ejiro Rivera, the defensive coordinator, loved what he saw there.
Houston brings 111.5 career sacks on his resume. This is a 39-yard attempt for Jason Myers. It's been a busy day. 4 of 4 on field goal attempts. This is his 5th try.
Snap is down, and this one is basically down the middle. Seattle takes the lead.
45 to go in the third, 15-13. Seahawks in front.
Yeah, Chuck, it's kind of hard.
Garlic sauce fans, we made the garlic
We aren't tackling.
pizza just for you with that garlic flavor.
All right, Gino, 15 of 28 for 195 yards. He'll have well over 200. Miles Sanders with 7 carries now, only 24 yards. Walker, 9 carries for 61. Thielen, 6 for 63, that's catches. And Metcalf, 6 catches for 112 yards. And for some reason, it just seems like all of his catches are wide open. The leading receiver, and he's always wide open. Seems to me like you'd always have somebody just noticing where he is. But that's just me. I'm just a little middle school coach. I know what I'm talking about. Even if the coaches aren't doing it, it's like you're on the field and it's like, okay, that guy is eating us up. So everybody should be aware of where he is. They got a DJ Metcalf. No, DK Metcalf. All right, so DK Metcalf receiving, and then you got a DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf has a tackle. That must have been on the interception. DK Metcalf, 1 tackle, 1 solo tackle. See how big Derek Brown is. 6'5", 320. All right, Seattle kicking off to the Panthers again. And the Panthers will take it at the 25-yard line.
Has been magnificent. Under pressure. Not there. Exits the pocket. Knows he's going to take the hit and delivers a strike downfield. How about this? Feels Boye Mafe in the hole. Moves to his right out of the pocket. Throws another nice start. And then if someone breaks the coverage in the secondary, this league, you got to make them pay. And he puts the dart in there to DJ Chark for a touchdown for Carolina. Andy Dalton under pressure in the first half. He played the game like the experienced, savvy quarterback he is.
Chuba Hubbard is in there.
Andy Dalton's gonna pass. That's tipped. Luckily, it was not picked off.
Derek Hall gets a piece.
And somebody just got bull rushed right back into the quarterback.
But
second and 10.
It's the pressure, but watch the coverage back here and how much they're snugging up on receivers.
Come on, guy.
Because they know with the pressure
I know it's a pass, but dang.
Someone from Carolina outside of a busted coverage hurts them downfield. They're going to tighten up more and more on these receivers and make them prove that they can make plays.
All right.
Mario Edwards Jr.
Seattle's bringing 4 on the line.
Andy Dalton, 5 straight incompletions.
Has a man.
He connects. Picks his tight end, Hayden Hurst.
Hayden Hurst with the catch for a first down. Nice pass, nice catch.
He is a legitimate weapon.
Redhead to redhead.
First catch of the day for Hurst.
And he's a type of weapon that they need to continue
put that on a clothesline.
Especially with a young quarterback like Bryce Young. For a rookie quarterback, a catching tight end may be his best friend outside of obviously his blockers.
Good enough for a first down.
Carolina 1st and 10.
Dalton's going to air it out. Sideline.
Dang, ref.
Over the shoulder attempt. DJ Chark.
Was that a catch? What a catch.
Nice connection.
What a catch. Not bad defense, but I was like, come on, like.
And they did it. They stayed with it. Look
that
at
is a
the
catch.
Possession there. Ball can touch the ground if you have firm possession.
It didn't touch the ground, though. Y'all gonna look at that? Come on. Come on.
Yeah, they were trying to move quickly there. Get to the
He had to. I guess he had to take a shot at that.
No, I'm gonna double clutch.
I think that might be one that you might want to save. That certainly looked like a catch to me by DJ Chark. The other thing is we have to look at his feet, make sure everything was clear there. But I thought his hands were strong.
The hands were good.
Seattle challenge the ruling on the field of a completed pass. The previous plays under review.
The hands were definitely good. Now they got to look at his feet.
Would Carolina be able to find a way?
I thought they were in too.
By going right at him with DJ Chark.
There's 1, 2. That's a catch. That's a catch. They shouldn't even look at that very long.
Shelves that know what taste buds want. Shelves smart enough to.
What do you think, Chuck? Was that a catch? What do you think, Richard? Schumann? Was that a catch?
Restock. So caramel swirl is always there for the taking.
I agree. I thought it was. So I think we both say that is a catch. Well, all three of us, that's a catch.
The ruling on the field stands. So Seattle loses a timeout on the challenge.
Oh my gosh, man.
And he is dropped by 2 defenders, including
Dude, we can't run the ball at all.
And it should stand. Watch as he catches the football. Both feet, you'll see stuff come up from the field and see his hands on the ball.
All right, good catch. And the Panthers try to run it right after that, and nothing doing. We gotta run the ball where the running back just runs. We can't go hit the hole. We are stopping and hesitating and trying to let the line make holes, and that's not gonna happen. Oh, Chark with an outstanding catch a few seconds ago. Can't hang on to that one.
They did it before. Chark challenged. They punched back with a big play downfield.
3rd and 11.
Take it to keep it moving.
8 minutes and 18 seconds left in the third. Boy, I think Seattle's stadium is weird, especially the end zones. The end zone seating. 3rd and 11. Let's go. Nobody jump, please. Just nobody jump offside. No false start.
Out there for Seattle. Shotgun. Rush coming. Dalton gets rid of it. Incomplete. Looking for Sanders.
He's upset because he felt like he had him on that one. He had a linebacker chasing him in coverage, and he thought he had it. He was going to run away from Jordan Brooks if that ball's on him. If he hits it right there, he's able to catch it and turn upfield, and that's where the frustration comes in.
Yeah, he hits him on that one. Sanders gets the first down and more. All right, Pinheiro.
He hasn't missed often today, Andy Dalton. That was one that could have been a big play for Carolina.
Pinheiro has
This is
47 and 44. 55-yard.
come on back, come on back. Nice. Oh, missed it.
That's no good.
I thought it was coming back.
His career long is 54. So that would have been a new personal record. Instead, Carolina trails by 2.
Yep, and they get the ball right there. So another defensive stand needed. Hey, appreciate you guys stopping by, man. Like, you know, if it wasn't for you guys, there'd be nothing. 11 views. Wow. It's gonna be an all-time low on an NFL game. But hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and hitting that like button. A few people have hit the like button. 5 likes, not bad, not bad. That's just how it's been over here since the NBA season ended. Very, very low views. Guess YouTube's trying to tell me something. Hey, coach, you've had a good run. Time to shut her down. Time to shut her down, Hancock. It's been a nice run. Who's this Chart guy? DJ Chart. Where did he play last year? Because this is not his first year, Chuck. Let's come on back. Give you some information on Chart. All right, DJ Chark. Yeah, the first time I heard of him was in summer camp. DJ Chark. He was drafted in 2018, so he's been around 5 years. Second pick of Jacksonville Jaguars. 6'3", 200 pounds. Like, all right, Gino finds a man, first down, and just a bit more.
First down. Gino has command of this offense. It's a 15-yard pass and catch. Possessions today.
Here's Chark's information.
A lot of field goals for the Seahawks.
You know who enjoys that?
So he's got quite a bit of playing time.
Well played, sir. Our soccer golazo crew.
In 2019, 1,000 yards.
First down, 7:35 to go in the third. Motion, pitch. Walker stops on
Oh, what a move. There's a flag on the play. Still on his feet. There you go. You're gonna have to grab him up high. Can't go down low on him. He'll elude the tackle.
We got 4 flags out there. Everyone pitched in on that one. Look at that.
Yep. 3 bunched up in that area, and then 1 on the far side that came down.
Bring it back. Bring it on back.
Part of the play.
Expected Don Henley to break into dirty laundry on that one. Look at all that. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is.
This is a major meeting.
Yeah, because everybody's got something to say on this one. Oh, I had this. No. I had this.
Yep. You know, candlesticks make a nice gift.
If he says, let's get 2 and they break the huddle, that's it.
Nah, Chuck, I'm just I gotta keep going. But
all right, here we go. I can't wait.
I just remembered that I don't know if you ever seen the Hancock movie with Will Smith. There at the end, near the end, when I guess the villain in the hospital was telling Hancock that he's
Personal foul, illegal blindside block. Offense number 14. That penalty will be enforced 15 yards.
all right. So that the flags are on the offense. Yeah, he was telling Hancock. Yeah, that's enough, Hancock. Time to shut her down. And looks like that's what YouTube's telling me, because the algorithm is just not liking me at all here. I've got streams now with like this stream probably end up with like 20-25 views, but you know, I like doing them. So you guys that show up, that's the only reason why I'm doing this right here.
Fans didn't agree with the call. That's a huge shot.
A huge surprise.
And the ball will be placed at the 48.
Yes, all the way. Time to take the lead. Let's go offense. What do you mean shut her down? No, Panthers just need to win. Don't give up. Oh, no. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm going to still be in here. Definitely not giving up on Panthers. Gino throws the ball. Has a man wide open. Walker. 6 minutes, 56 seconds in the third.
There was a backpedaling grab, and the way this play developed for Walker.
Oh, just let him. Come on, baby. I sort of see what you're doing there, but dang, your responsibility is deep, right? Hey, no need. Just stay deep. Flag on the play. Gino throws it away. Burns chasing him down. It might be a false start. 15-13, Seattle in the lead by 2.
6.5 remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, Chuck. Same old story. Offense just can't get over the hump.
Illegal formation by the offensive tackle was not covered. It's a 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
The tackle wasn't covered?
For Seattle, remember, he left with a hand issue in the first half. So Lewis back in there.
Crowd getting a little restless because all they've seen are field goals. They want to see their team find a way to hit pay dirt. But this Carolina defense makes it so hard on you. They have kept their team in the ball game throughout.
All right, here we go. Got it on defense. Guess defense is going to have to score a touchdown. 6:30 left in the third. It's 1st and 15. They're going to run it. Walker picks up about 4 yards.
Just short of the 15-yard line after the gain of 5. Sam Franklin Jr.
Hey, just keep him out of the end zone. Once again, their defense, keep him out of the end zone. Who knows what might happen with the offense? We might score 2 touchdowns in the game.
Forward, little left, little right, and then at the end of the run, you realize he's gained a few yards.
Now he's earned it today. 70 yards on the ground, 54
Jackson
yards.
getting beat all day.
Under 6 minutes to play now in the third.
Just do your job. Play your responsibility. Gino, play action, drops back.
Smith looking. Hits his man. Fats.
Big tight end coming across the field. I thought that was going to be Metcalf again, but faint that time. They used the extra guy, line block just long enough for Gino to be able to sit back there and let this play develop.
Ken Walker all the way out in the flat, and Fant coming underneath, dragging the opposite way of the flow. And Geno Smith finds his big tight end.
All right, another first down, and Seattle threatening to score. They're going to run this one. Walker stopped at about the 3-yard line, maybe even the 2.
It's going to be second and goal.
See Evan Brown 63 and Jake Curhan 74 try to help him with the push from behind.
How big is Walker? Did I already check Walker out? 5'11", 2 something.
Brown 63 and look at Curhan 74. Trying to give him a little
Hey,
more.
all they have to do is stop bouncing around and just hit it. They walk into the end zone.
Seventh play of the drive. Handoff, Walker, a blast up the middle.
Walker turned away.
Get there. Short.
Put that boy in the backfield and say, when that ball is snapped, you take off at the tackle. I'm going to get that ball to you. I'm going to hand it to you while you're on the run. If I don't get it to you, I'm going to follow you.
They play with great leverage.
Instead of that shotgun and then hand it, where he's got to wait and then take off. You know, play action. And he gets in.
Touchdown. Seahawks.
Too big and strong not to give it to him 3 times to get in there. Seahawks score.
And even on the goal line, enough patience to sift his way through. One extra count in the backfield by number 9 to make sure. Then once he sees it, he's decisive and finds the goal line. Troy Hill, Derek Brown trying to stop him.
There is an injury for Seattle. It's Anthony Bradford along that offensive line. Rookie 4th-round pick. Getting the nod today at right guard.
Starting for Phil Haynes.
Haynes out with a calf injury. Bradford tried to.
All right, barring a miss on the extra point,
And
right there.
The ankle.
Seattle will have 22 points.
Job on the cleats, it rolled.
So Bradford got up, was attempting to walk back to the sideline with his teammates, and then realized, I'm not going to make it.
Tells you how fortunate they are that Damian Lewis made it back in after the half.
Up on his feet. Meanwhile, Kenneth Walker.
All right, 13-21, 3 minutes and 52 seconds. This is near the end of the third. Panthers still in it.
So Myers will come on for the extra point. 8 plays.
Just gonna have to get something out of the offense. Something other than a 3 points. Something other than 3 points.
To Michael Dixon, who will hold it.
Seattle snap is good, and the kick is good.
22-13. Seahawks. Kenneth Walker.
All right, so far, little of the same, a lot of the same. The last three years, defense not playing bad, but the offense just cannot score. Have the ball in good field position a couple of times, and well, let's say something positive too. Something positive. The Panthers did get in the end zone today. Did get into the end zone today. But we're going to have to get into it 2 more times, I think. Got to get in there twice before we can win this game. The defense, I think we're going to stand. We're going to make at least a couple more stands to get them out of there.
63-yard pass. Oh, somebody's very excited up in the press box. Kansas City 41, Chicago.
All right, Panthers with the ball. 2nd and 8. Andy Dalton out quick. Little screen doesn't fool the Seattle Seahawks at all. So now the Panthers are behind the 8 ball, 3rd and maybe 7, possibly. So now we got to get this first down, and it's definitely going to be a pass. Seattle fans on their feet. 2 minutes, 57 seconds. Panthers have moved the ball every bit of 2 yards. Andy Dalton drops back. Pressured. Oh. There's a flag on the play. I don't know what the flag is. Might have been on offense. Nope, looks like it's going to be on defense.
Not going to like that one at all. But did they get Witherspoon late with a grab?
Looks like a little bit of I don't know how well these guys are communicating to Dalton and the receivers, because there's been a couple of passes there where it looks like Dalton's thrown it in one direction or one area, and the receiver doesn't seem like he knows he's supposed to be there, or let's see.
Well, maybe they would have had it if he wasn't doing it. Past 5 yards, and that might be what he's talking about. If you go back, you know you can't have your hands on him past the 5-yard marker. And there's that 72-year-old youthful guy doing the 40 in about 4.3 to talk to the official.
And you know Pete is ticked off when he chucks his gum.
Yeah, because now so much.
All right, Panthers get a PI call for them. Oh.
He floats it too high for Sanders.
I really think the key was that he was past 5 yards with his hands on the receiver. I think that's what he got it for. Seattle.
And those screens are not working on Seattle whatsoever. They ain't falling for none of that.
So 2nd and 10.
Definitely not a lateral. Good opportunity, good try there, Devin Bush.
2nd and 10 though. 2nd and 10.
Still a lot of time left. It just feels like Seattle has started to impose its will on Carolina.
And remember how Carolina punched with DJ Chark with that big play on the sideline? They've got to have plays like that, where you're attacking going against Seattle and pushing back against the forces coming at you.
Dalton working out of the gun. He sends Ian Thomas in motion.
Panthers have a man Chark that he's going to be short of the first down. However, it is 3rd down.
Jackson, gain of 7.
But that's a good gain because now it puts you in range. It changes your playbook about what you're calling on 3rd down. And Frank Wright wants him to not be able to substitute, so he stays over on the scrimmage.
3rd and 3.
Plenty of time before they have to snap the ball.
Ball making an adjustment.
10 seconds now. Dalton with the audible. 3rd and 3. All we got to get is 3 yards. Somebody get open. Goes back across the field. Has a man. Thielen.
First down. Artie Burns, the veteran, in coverage.
And again, it's the second.
1st and 10 Panthers.
Andy Dalton, when it's in rhythm, Seattle's coverage has been on top of them. But when he goes to the second reaction play and creates extra time, receivers have a chance to shake free, as Thielen did there, and Dalton found it.
Good for 25 yards. A minute 22 to go in the 3rd.
Another false start. Knew that was coming. Knew it was coming.
That's 3rd one today for him in terms of a false start.
Just look at the ball or something. You don't just, if you don't know, I might be wrong. Maybe they can't. Maybe they can't look at the ball when they're not thinking, or when they don't know when that ball being snapped. I don't know. But and you won't get me 3 times with a jump. If I can't hear, I'm looking at the ball. When that ball moves, I move. Are you serious? How? How?
possession, the harder you try, sometimes the worse it gets.
What are you doing?
Right now, don't jump. I jumped again. And he really wasn't saying that to Iguana. He was pointing to his helmet as a hand signal about play.
I don't get it. Like, for me, I don't get it. I know you're looking at that guy. Why? If you can't hear, look at the ball. If you don't know when the play is going to be snapped, watch the ball, bro.
First and 20.
Sanders looking to run before he caught the ball.
Conditions are getting a little tougher. Rain.
Carolina now 2nd and 20.
Carolina a little jumpy right
Yep,
now
look.
because guys are trying to make up for the errors of others. Miles Sanders trying to get back what they had in penalties on that one. Someone has to come through with a little bit of relaxation and make a big play for Carolina here.
Yeah, I think it is.
The candidate to be that guy.
All right, 2nd and 20. Somebody's going to have to step up and make a play.
Hubbard now in there. Sets up as a receiver. Shotgun for
Dalton sees a man, has him. And Trimble, hadn't heard his name called a lot today.
Just short of the 25.
Did you see how he looked left for Thielen and came back and set his feet?
Thielen hangs on. All right, third and about. It's about 3rd and about 4 yards. 3rd and 5. All right, watch the ball. Please don't jump outside. Gotta throw it. Dalton has a man. First down and more. May be able to get in the end zone. That's a touchdown, ref. Come on, ref. Come on, ref. Oh, no. Look at that. Y'all got to look at that, right? Y'all got to look at that. Let's see where his knee goes down. He lays out. See? Oh, check it out. No, it was close. It was close. But that's on that. That's like, you got to put that like on the 1-inch line, right?
Should have used bear. Sorry, Sidewear. I almost said should have used bear.
Today, let's paint. Right now, get America's most trusted paint brand at an everyday price. Bear, only at Home Depot.
Chipotle's carne asada is back.
All right, that was a weird possession, right? Weird drive right there. Panthers hang on to the ball. They're in scoring position. First down and more. Thielen picking up plenty of yards today. Not only on that play, but today. There's Thielen right here. 8 catches for 110 yards. There he is right there, 6'2", 195. He's a wide out. 10th season. Didn't know Thielen had been in the league that long. 10th season.
There's not enough speed for all of us. So the only solution is one of us has to move out. It can't be mom.
Look, now that I see who he played for, I remember. I remember now. Thielen, all his years with Minnesota. Since 2014, Minnesota. Best 2 years were his 4th and 5th. 1,000 yards for each of those seasons. Next year must have gotten hurt right there. Then in 2020, he had 925 yards. 66 with the Panthers so far. He's also had some rushing yards. He was close. Oh, okay. I didn't even see it. I didn't see the arm right there. So about 1.5 yards out.
So a couple penalties on this drive, but Carolina has done excellent work. And it's Andy Dalton now 21 of 36 for 266 touchdown. Panthers are looking to cash in here.
Earlier in this game, you mentioned that Frank Reich told us he felt like there was something there, that this team was starting to gel. You're seeing the toughness, you're seeing the grit. There's something there with this Carolina Panthers team. Let's see if they can cash in.
Please run the ball first.
First play of the fourth. Sanders.
And Sanders gets in.
Right at the goal line.
He's in. Come on, ref. He's well in.
Touchdown.
Panthers score. Panthers score. That is 2 touchdowns today, ladies and gentlemen.
Two behind the North Carolina State connection. Chandler Zavala, 62. Ike Ekwonu, number 79. Played together North Carolina State. Now together here at the Carolina Panthers. They created enough space for
just enough
to find the end zone. Look at Bradley Bozeman, 56, pushing. Calvin Throckmorton, 76. Back home, Throckmorton from Bellevue, Washington, right outside of Seattle.
All right, Geno Smith getting loosened up on the sideline. Carolina with probably their longest drive as far as time goes of the season.
Just underway here in the fourth quarter.
And the fourth quarter just started. They got down to about the 1 yard line right at the last play of the third quarter. So now Pinheiro comes out to try to hit this one and put the Panthers behind only by 1.
Another look at what Sanders did, falling forward, breaking the play.
See, my football team needs to be looking at this. Like, look, this is where you're blocking. That's where you go, running back. You just got to hit the ball, hit the hole hard. Pinheiro's kick is good.
It's good.
And the Panthers.
Seattle in front.
2 scoring touchdowns. 2 scoring touchdowns in 1 game. Let's go. And we know what's going to happen tomorrow if the Panthers win. Even if they don't win, everybody's going to be like, hey, maybe we need to start. Andy Dalton.
Keeps getting better for this Carolina Panthers team. Came into the game as their leading tackler after 2 games. Very active across the defensive front.
There's a whole lot of experience on that sideline.
Dalton and Thielen.
Oh, yeah. Well done.
Evan Washburn said it earlier in the game. Andy Dalton told us, I just got to be free.
All right, Panthers kicking off.
Bryce Young's team, but for today,
this will be returned 10, 20, 25, 30, and out at the 30-yard line. Very decent return, 5 yards more than what they would have gotten if they had a fair call that one.
Important to remind folks just what they've lost in this game. Obviously, Shaq Thompson already out heading into this one. Top corner C.J. Henderson out with an ankle injury. Safety Xavier Woods, a hamstring.
Luvu's out, right? Yep, Luvu's out the rest of the game. Hip questionable. C.J. Henderson out. Minga got a concussion. Luvu is questionable. He's chilling. He ain't coming back. All right, Geno. They in the pistol. Geno. Play action. Goes to his right. Being pressured. Catches the ball. The tight end. They're using him well today.
Over there defensively, it's a 17-yard catch and run.
Out of that formation, Parkinson became a blocker and then a check down. Did his job first.
Now you got to use that check down when it's there. We got rid of check down Teddy Bridgewater, but Teddy would move the ball, man. Just wouldn't go downfield. We didn't have anybody go downfield.
19 of 32 today.
Oh, nice call, nice play call. Set him up, fake the handoff, and got it to the big tight end.
How about the route by Noah Fant too? Because what he did from the wing position, he saw where the opening was, and before he ran his route, he actually widened out to give himself a better angle into the secondary and an easier throw for his quarterback.
All right, Panthers tighten up.
Intelligence by Fant.
Panthers tighten up.
So just like that, Seattle is in Carolina territory at the 39-yard line.
It's a 2-point game, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the fourth quarter. 13 minutes, 27 seconds left. Pitch right. Oh, you got to make the tackle. We had him for a loss. Right there is what you're talking about, Chuck. Got to make that tackle.
It's a gain of 4, well earned.
You mentioned the formation, and all this is, by this
Charbonnet
is now, instead of guards pulling like the old power sweep, these are your pulling guards, and they're already in formation as you toss it to Zach Charbonnet.
Right.
They handle the blocking up front. He lowers his shoulder to get extra yardage.
Seattle moving the ball. Already in Panther territory. First down and more. Looks like anybody they give the ball to for Seattle is getting yardage.
First team All-American has got some moves.
Remember we talked about Ken Walker and how he sifts through defenses. Zach Charbonnet puts one foot down, sees it, and goes. Once he makes up his mind, and he does it quickly, he's getting upfield, and he's dropping his shoulder.
Charbonnet 5 carries for 16 yards.
So a new set of downs to work with here for Seattle.
First down, Seattle moving the ball. Ball on the 25-yard line. Another run for a first down. Still on his feet. Oh, come on, bruh.
Pete Carroll rips off his headset looking for a flag, and he gets one.
This just...
Everything was done.
It's stupid.
I know it's hard to hear in here, and sometimes you miss.
No. You know good and daggone well. That's not smart.
Comes the extra. Deion Jones.
And you got to come off the field.
Pete Carroll on it already.
You got to come off the field, man. If I'm the coach, you have to come off the field. That's not smart. You're trying to win your first game. And now you give them, what, 15 yards?
Widen things out, and he takes 1 foot, 1 step left, and comes back right here. Whistles are blowing, plays over.
Come on now.
Deion Jones' extra emphasis just cost his team.
Just dumb.
Big penalty.
I'm sorry, that's just what it is, bro. That's a dumb play.
At the 7th, first and goal. Walker now.
Why compound? Why compound the problem? They're moving the ball easy. And look, now he just walks into the end zone.
Walker takes it in for the score. Second touchdown of the day for Kenneth Walker III.
And on that drive, Seattle's offense looked extremely comfortable. Everything was working. Every play call was working. They even put a little extra wrinkle in there with that pass to the tight end that was spread out and just took it down the field, scored, no problem. It was like no resistance by the Panthers right there.
Now remember, this is a makeshift offensive line. And they've performed at a high level. They've gotten better as the day has progressed. Walker,
untouched. I don't know where there's no defensive end, and all right. But anyway, still some time, but the Panthers just gonna have to work harder. Their job just got harder. Yeah, I'm not even in the mood for a little funny song right there. All right, just gotta keep working, guys. Gotta keep working. Panthers starting on their own 25-yard line with 11 minutes and 39 seconds. Dalton has to throw that one. Stayed in the pocket as long as he could. Intended for Chark.
Who expected this from Arizona? Oh my gosh, I don't know.
Arizona takes Dallas down through there, huh?
Throws it to Hollywood Brown for the touchdown. 2 yards out. Arizona 28, Dallas 16. Back to Ian. Hey, Garlo, we don't want Ian and Charles to think we don't do our research. Ian may not have been the Swifty, but he has every cultural magazine around, right? Oh, there you go.
Touche. Well played,
Andy Dalton drops back. He pump fake. Now I had to just get rid of the ball.
With the pressure building, Boye Mafe was right in the face of Andy Dalton.
Seattle defense flying around now. Carolina still first. Now it's going to be 3rd and 10 if I'm not mistaken.
Quality, experience, backup quarterback. So take Carolina. They're in the thick of this thing because Andy Dalton has been able to at least lead the offense. Arizona, Dobbs. That was a very late decision to acquire Dobbs to lead the way. You see what happened.
Andy draws back, throws it, strong pass, and Thielen seems to be the theme today. Going to Thielen, number 10. Excuse me, 1st and 10. Hey sis, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for leaving that comment in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button, please, ma'am. And we're gonna have to get you another pass is called by the Panthers. We're gonna have to get you some martial arts lessons so you can deal with them. Deal with them kids. Yeah, I was saying, hey, whoever did the cinematography on that, they were nice. They focused in and then out, followed the action. All right, 2nd and 3. Panthers going to be passing this when they get it out in the flats. Hubbard makes one move, can't quite get to the line that is needed, but picks up a couple.
3rd and short for the Panthers, hit by Jordan Brooks.
And for all the pressure that Seattle's been bringing, the last few plays, I think this Carolina offensive line has hung in there well. To give him a nice clean pocket
If the Panthers could run the ball, we could make some. We could have an efficient offense, but we cannot. It's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Is there a flag? Dalton steps up. He runs, gets the first down and more. I thought maybe the ref's going to throw a flag for a false start, but let's see. Nope. Just looked like it was.
And there he goes. Because he knows where the sticks are, knows where the first down.
Dalton keeps it, gets the first down. Panthers keep the ball. They are in Seattle territory. Hey, look like that ball was snapped early too.
And he's able to field it and not be flustered.
All right, 1st and 10. 9 minutes left in the game. Dalton drops back, goes down, has a man. Oh, can't quite hang on. DJ Chark lays out. He's probably going to have to come out of the game.
Ian Chark almost wrapped around Witherspoon, the rookie. He thought he had it pinned. But he didn't.
Oh, right on the fingertips. Just couldn't bring it in.
He thought when he had it pinned to the sideline, the play
that would have been a nice catch. Nice effort. Yeah, appreciate you, sis. Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you, family member. 2nd and 10. Let's go. Let's go. A little short. Hey, we can still get little. I mean, nickel and dime it. There you go, just like that. Just like that. Miles Sanders with a catch. Gets out of bounds, stops the clock.
I'd love to see his grade sheet because I bet it's really good in terms of the right decisions. Where to go.
Now the clock rolls. 8 minutes, 41 seconds left. 4 people in the chat. Thank you guys for stopping by. Better late than never. Hey, hit that like button. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel.
Sir, get off your phone. This is an important vote.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 4. Thielen. Now over on the left side. 3 people on the left. Finds a man. There's a flag down, though. Probably going to be false start again.
False start.
Dang.
Offense number 72.
Come on, bros. The brothers over there on the line just jumping. 72. I know they're furthest away, but can you please explain to me why? I just got to do some research. I don't know why. If you don't know, if it's hard to hear, how come you can't look in at the ball? I know you got to have your eye on this guy. But I don't know. I still look at the ball, bro, because your first step is gonna be back anyway. That first drop step, you can look back at the guy you need to be blocking. Oh, they jumped again. Come on, baby. And he can't change anything because these guys are jumping. Everybody's jumping.
Just simply, he's trying to make a change in play, and the rookie Chandler Zavala, number 62, he just can't hold it. That's a long time for the rookie with all this crowd noise and all this pressure coming at him. Andy Dalton trying to change the play.
Well, I mean, what can he do? He can't. If he tries to change the play, these guys are jumping offside. And why are they jumping?
12th man, as expected, is going to factor. Dalton fires. Nobody home.
I think you got to go get it here. I understand they want to punt it away.
I don't know about that. Talk. I would like to see that play again. I didn't see Chark even look for the ball.
Back to an offensive score the last 2 times they've gone downfield.
Yeah, the penalties have absolutely crushed them on this drive in particular, but throughout the day.
Yeah, throughout the day, bad penalties.
They've elected to punt it on 4th and 14 with Johnny Hecker.
You have to, right? Oh my gosh. Come on, Panthers. Let's go. And that day, the crowd is like, yo, we did that. And I'm frustrated because I think the solution is to just look in at the ball. Just look in at the ball if you can't hear.
Half of their penalties have been false starts. They get the snap on. Hecker will try to place it. DJ Dallas does not.
Bad tackling. Bad tackling.
Chopped down just short of the 20.
All right, Panthers just, I don't know what we're going to have to do, what we need to do with this organization, man. It's just more of the same. It's just a bunch of the same. At points, our defense flies around and we do great. And then at times, we, just like that, we don't tackle, just like Chuck said. We don't make big plays. As you got to have big playmakers to make big plays. Andy Dalton playing his tail off today. You know, these penalties killing us. Penalties killing us. All right, so we got a timeout. You know, so you know what? Let's go check. Let's check out the penalties. Team stats. Let's go down to the penalties. Penalties. 12 penalties for 77 yards. Now, 77 yards for an entire football game. Not terrible, but look where the penalties have come from. Most of these penalties are offense, and most of them are false starts. I wish we could actually see what the penalties were. False starts. I know. Okay. Our rook. Now he's not a rookie now, but big number 79 has had at least three false starts. On that drive right there by itself, the line jumped what 3 times, 2 or 3 times. Wow. They add up, and especially in the situation that we're in. Situation, you're driving the ball just like we, you know, earlier in the game, we're driving the ball, we get down to the 21-yard line, and then we have 2 big penalties, and we have to end up and kick the ball. All right, Kristen.
Just like the storyline here, the crowd
All right.
played a large role.
So Seattle gets the ball back. Carolina doesn't get any points on that. It was a decent drive, but it petered out there at the end.
Against Carolina, 8 of them in total. And now Seattle has got 7:35 in the clock. They're going to try to use as much of it.
Offensively, 8 penalties for 45 yards.
And they've hung in there tough the entire game. Last 2 series, though, they've given up touchdowns.
All right, 2nd and 7. Gino drops back. They throw a screen, and he is tackled short of the first down.
The 25-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
A good tackle to keep him away from the first down to give
20-29 is the score. The Panthers have scored twice, 2 touchdowns. That's much better than we have done all year. Seattle has scored 29 points. Panthers have been in position to actually get more touchdowns, at least one more touchdown. It's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Can they keep the drive alive? 6:37 to play in the 4th.
Gino. Open field tackle had to be made, and it is.
Back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Come on, dude. Stop it before you get a flag thrown.
Number 54 was the first guy on
4th and 2. Surely the Seahawks will not go for a fake right here. They've got a 9-point lead. Yeah, much safer to go ahead and punt this one.
6 minutes to play. Carolina.
So the Panthers can get the ball back.
And Michael Dixon will punt it, standing at his own 11. Smith Marset is at the 25-yard line for Carolina.
Punt is off.
Ranges over. Brings it in. Didn't call for a fair catch, so he's still going. Hit from the side. Short of the 40-yard line. Seattle claiming that it was
Bro, go get your helmet.
called for. The officials don't agree. 43-yard punt. 8-yard return. Nick Ballore.
All right, 5 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game.
He was contacted, so he should have been down there.
That's what they were claiming.
That's what they're claiming. Someone touched him while he was going down, and he really should be back there where he caught the football and went down his backside. That extra yardage should not be count for Carolina. Right here, there's contact.
Yeah, he got contact before he went down.
The officials now come together, and they are in agreement. They let it play out.
The Carolina receiver caught the ball, was down by contact at the 32-yard line. It's Carolina's ball. First and 10.
All right, we'll take that. We'll take that. Yeah, I guess you don't have to give them any room anymore. I thought it was a rule, and it was a rule. I gotta keep up on different changes 10 years ago, but now it's the second one I've seen today where as soon as that ball is touched, as soon as that ball is touched by the receiver, he's being lit up. So I guess it's like, hey, you could call a fair catch. If you don't call a fair catch, you're fair game. All right, Carolina with a tight set. 2 receivers to both sides.
Shotgun for Dalton.
Dalton's going to be dropping back.
Dalton lets it fly in a crowd.
It is kind of hot there.
The intended
The receiver couldn't hang on to it.
Julian Love in coverage. Coming up after the game, State Farm postgame show, time permitting, JV and the gang with NFL scores and highlights. Coming up on the State Farm postgame show.
Second and 10. Once again, the rookie Bryce Young does not play today. He's hurt. The veteran Andy Dalton. Empty backfield. Dalton throws it to the only person he could have thrown it to, and that was broken up. Once again, the Panthers, 3rd and 10.
These last 2 snaps, Andy Dalton's catching the ball in shotgun and does not have a lot of time to make a decision about where to go.
And nobody's getting open. You got to run some crossing patterns or something to get somebody open.
Then obviously he would like this offensive line under siege right now. See if they can hold up here on 3rd and 10.
Andy Dalton to Thielen. Andy to Thielen.
Here's Dalton. Puts a pass to the outside. Move made by Ian Thomas.
Ian Thomas can't get to the first down mark, but it's 5 minutes and 32 seconds on the clock.
We'll get credit for the tackle.
Will the Panthers stay out there?
Another good gain on 3rd down to give them a much better opportunity on 4th.
Yeah, but that's what I'm like, man. If we could run the ball a little bit, even with 5 minutes on the clock, you can run the ball, and then if you got to throw the next 2 downs, but we've got to throw every one of them.
But it's 4th and 2.
Andy Dalton in the backfield by himself. Somebody's got to. All you got to do is get across the line to being set down. There's a flag on the play. Caught, but it's going to be brought back.
He takes it into Seattle territory.
That flag was too quick. Unless someone was offside.
Back at the 41-yard line.
We talked about it earlier, and Evan Washburn reiterated it to us in a timeout. Changing plays with this group and this noise has been problematic for Carolina.
Illegal shift by the offense. 2 players were moving and both did not get set before the snap. It's a 5-yard penalty.
Repeat 4th down.
Dalton seeing things he has to change because of the defenses. But look at the guys, 2 guys in motion right
Yeah, he didn't let him get set.
And they didn't get set before the ball was snapped. talked about it last night with us. Didn't want a lot of shifts in motions because of this reason.
4th and 7.
It's a steady
4 minutes and 52 seconds on the clock. Panthers don't get this first down. This is basically over with.
penalties against Carolina.
Because, and yes, it is over with. The Seattle Seahawks get the ball right there. Great field position. Will definitely score or get points. They're already in field goal range. So, yeah, this game is done.
Jaron Reed, Bradley Bowe's been trying to help out with Chandler Zavala, but he splits the two of them. He's off the ball at the snap, and there's your D coordinator, Clint Hurt. Just like we drew it up, and Jaron Reed is going to load inside all game long for Seattle.
4 minutes and 47 seconds on the clock.
Second stint with the Seahawks. Originally a second-round pick in 2016, and then played with Kansas City and Green Bay. Brings a lot of intensity and makes plays. Seahawks take over. 4:47 on the clock. Run game.
Walker, 10 yards on the first carry. Still first down.
100 yards on the ground. That's 10 to give them 94 on the day.
Feel a little bit for this Carolina defense has battled all game long, and the stats are going to continue to pile against
I guess you're right, Richard. The only way that only way we get any views is for the Panthers to win. But I guess, I don't know. Could be me. I can't just blame it on the Panthers. Could be me.
Walker's put up excellent numbers.
No doubt.
A couple of touchdowns.
Gino again.
Highlights.
Jaron Reed. His play inside.
Kenneth Walker, the third, 94 yards on the ground, 59 through the air. They just like what they've got in this running back room. When Walker and Charbonnet, a little fire.
Look at him catching the ball out there just like a receiver. That was Christian McCaffrey. That's on that one.
On a handoff, Walker.
Walker takes his time, gets behind his big line.
Gain of 2. Timeout taken. Carolina will have 1 remaining. 4:34 to go here in the 4th.
Wow, will Wilkes be any better?
Check with the slime time judges, but I'm thinking maybe this crowd, guys.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Chuck. The makeup of our team is a little different too. You know, that has a little bit to do with it too. I don't know if Wilkes will be better or what, you know. I thought he did a great job taking over. I thought he did a great job taking over. I thought we were going in the right direction with him, the mindset, but evidently the Panther organization didn't. Dang. Hey. Wow.
Backs on the field. Walker going one way, Charbonnet the other. And this is what you're talking about. Watch the finish.
Whew.
He's out of bounds, but that's what running back coaches preach all the time. Chad Morton, now their running backs coach. Oh, he's going to love that. That's a big check mark in his favor when he gets his grade sheet. Finish going forward, drop your pads, win the battle.
Give it to Charbonnet, let him get his money.
From the 2.
You gonna change something? Hey, he changed something at the end. Try to make him go to another direction.
And Charbonnet driven down for a loss on the play by Brian Burns. Final timeout used, 4:22 mark.
Hey sis, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for filling up the chat. I appreciate it. Panthers all day, baby. Panthers all day, no matter what.
Defense has been good.
I'm just hoping one of these days before I'm out of here, before I check out, that the Panthers have a good team again.
Carolina defense kept them in the game for most of it and limited Seattle to field goal after field goal in that first half, and then things started to shift in the second half.
Yeah, they punched all the way through. No ifs, ands, or buts about the whole thing, and I thought the Carolina defense and Andy Dalton making some key plays kept everything on track.
Still 29-20 Seattle. Seattle with the ball on the 5-yard line. It's second and goal. Geno hands it, doesn't hand it, throws it to the tight end. He comes down. Both feet inbound before he goes out. That is a touchdown. Watch this. Catch. 1-2. That's a touchdown.
And right on the play in the back, Tony Jocelyn, the back judge, 1 foot.
That's a touchdown.
Possession of the football. Survived the ground. And Jake Bobo, undrafted free agent, Duke and UCLA. And he ran a 4.9940 at his pro day.
4.99.
The NFL making plays. What was their
4.99.
More Bobo, please.
Jake Bobo, his parents, athletes in college, his dad Mike.
I definitely can't say I can run a 4.9, but
very athletic family.
For those people who don't know, that is slow.
Ice hockey, football, and lacrosse all through that family.
Y'all going for 2? Why?
Geno spins out of it. Spinning again. Sets. He'll throw to the other side. And converts to Lockett. Take a bow.
I'm a loss for words, bro. I'm a loss for. Look, you can't give up because the other teams aren't gonna give up. But why they're going for 2, I have no idea. Like
because the defender's back is to Geno Smith, and he counts on his receiver to make the play that the defender can't see.
Bro, we are.
Too late.
And we are just 10 yards in the end zone.
It was like a 40-yard throw across.
There's nowhere for the receiver to go. It's not like he can still run downfield. And we still not there? Oh my goodness. That's bad. And this is the best part of our team. Yeah, Chassie, I got one too. This is.
He came right after.
I don't know what to say.
Super Bowl title, and when we asked him about it,
that should never happen.
Culture, things change though.
Never happen.
In the NFL, and this organization has changed with the times, saying that Pete Carroll always finds a way to treat his players in a certain manner. Doesn't try to change people to fit with the team. He treats us like actual people.
4 minutes, 17 seconds.
37-20. Next Sunday, NFL on CBS features a can't-miss matchup. 2 of the best teams in the AFC. Josh Allen and the Bills take on Tua and the red-hot Dolphins. We'll get you ready for kickoff beginning at noon Eastern. JB and the fellas. The NFL today. It's all next Sunday.
I don't know if you say, hey, them going for 2. It's not really overkill. They want to make sure the Panthers don't get lucky or whatever. I understand that.
Did you say 7-0?
Yeah.
But they really ain't no fear. I wouldn't have any fear.
Terrence Marshall on the grab. Geno Smith, 23 of 36, 296 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. And just put it in the scrapbook for Geno. To me, one of the most amazing stories we've seen in the NFL over the last.
I mean, I guess they could score twice and go for 2.
Dalton's pass is incomplete. NFL Today.
That's a possibility.
Not the way Dallas drew it up. No, with 3:05 to go in the fourth quarter, Dak Prescott, they're down 28-16, throws an interception in the end zone to Kazir White, and Arizona goes on to get their first win.
Arizona knocks off Dallas.
Cowboys back to Ian.
Try to tell y'all boys, that Dallas that was my first team. That used to be my team. But Dallas is gonna hurt you in the end. Dallas is like a student you think that likes you. You think a student that really respects you, and then you come to find out that student is throwing you under the bus for whatever.
Just meeting all new people, new environment. It's been reinvigorating at this stage of his career now in his 11th year, signed to a 3-year, $25 million deal.
The Cowboys are gonna hurt you, no matter what. They look good, whatever, but they are definitely gonna hurt you in the end. All right, 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Panthers, second down now.
Dalton now with 318 yards through the air. He's thrown it 51 times.
Down 17 with 3 minutes, 16 seconds on the clock. Has a man, has a catch. That's Marshall. Was that like Marshall's first couple of catches today?
Keep building drive for Carolina.
I can't believe Marshall is still a Panther. Like all the noise they were talking about with him and not really wanting to play last year, and he's still here.
Test it out, we'll monitor it. If he gets cleared, he'll play. Sanders with a catch. Coach Wright telling us we made the right move here. We did the right thing.
2 minutes, 31 seconds left. Second and 4.
Bryce Young's career, game number 3.
Yeah, Bryce, he couldn't have played any better than Andy Dalton today.
And everybody knows the deal.
Oh.
Goes through the hands.
Although Andy Dalton has had a couple of passes, that have been thrown behind.
The biggest thing he should take away from this is Andy Dalton and his decision making and his ability under fire to make those throws downfield. Because that's how you're going to have to win in the NFL at some point.
Dang, it's 7:30. I thought I was going to have time to go outside and cut a little grass, but it is dark. I guess it's that time of year, huh?
For a matchup with Minnesota next week, Seattle will be at the Giants.
Andy Dalton, quick throws, a screen, and the Panthers get the first down.
Marshall, enough for a first down. And that's going to count us down to the 2-minute warning.
And we're at the 2-minute warning.
37-20.
Yes, sis, I got a headache. Yeah, Chuck.
Pete Carroll.
What will... That will be on Sports Center. Yeah, that truck will definitely be on Sports Center. All right, we got a timeout. Actually, it looks like the Panthers took a timeout some time ago. Panthers, yeah. Let's get that again. Looks like the Panthers took a timeout some time ago. I gotta get my streaming deck. All right, Panthers took a timeout. All right, Panthers took a timeout some time ago. There we go. I gotta get this right. Gotta get it right. Here we go. Panthers took their timeout some time ago. There we go. Yeah, I gotta get my streaming deck, bro. All right. Yeah. My views are way down. I mean, I don't. Richard Schumann says it's because the Panthers aren't winning, but they're down on everything, every live I do. They were up. Now they're down, but that's cool. That's cool. This is something I love to do. I'm gonna keep doing it. And you guys that come by, stop by, thank you for stopping by. Put a little bit of a little flavor, some color over there in the chat. I appreciate it. And we'll be back on the next time the Panthers play. Sure will. And the next time the Tar Heels play. And then me and Chuck, I'm seriously, we're gonna try to figure it out. Do this split screen right here. Even if I have to go back on StreamYard, and we'll get the Charlotte Hornets first game. So let me see if I can figure out how to do it here. And then if I can't figure out how to do it here on my Stream Labs, we'll get it done on StreamYard. That should be good. You can break down all the stuff that the Hornets need to do. Everything I don't know. I'm just a fan. All right, 1st and 10. Andy Dalton throws it away, basically.
Seahawks in the area. Bobby Wagner, part of that Super Bowl squad.
Frank Wright calling the plays on the sideline.
That team still playing here in Seattle.
Is it down to him and Russell Wilson? Obviously, Russell couldn't be here with the Broncos game.
No? You think he had something going on?
They asked him to be there. He showed up for a while.
Oh, you're saying in
Miami.
Oh, yeah.
That didn't go so well, but could not be here.
All right, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
1:56 on the clock. Dalton.
And Dalton's hit as he throws.
Contacted as he throws. Terrific concentration.
Ball is caught by Chark, but he's out of bounds.
Andy Dalton, 57 pass attempts. That is a career high for the Red Rifle.
That may be
The
more than
Red
just going to
Rifle.
practice through the first 3 weeks of the
Hey,
season.
we can't run the ball.
Because in the end,
I mean, and now we're in a position where we're not going to run the ball.
Now penalty against the Seahawks on that play.
is that tackling low in the pocket on the quarterback?
Yep.
Down around the
So that's an automatic first down there, right?
Junior.
Roughing the passer.
Another protection rule, trying to keep our quarterback safe and on the field for us to watch play.
All right, Panthers, just for pride, let's go see if we can get in the end zone. 1 minute, 51 seconds on the clock. Ball's on the 25-yard line. Andy Dalton drops back, has a man.
And it's complete to Terrence Marshall.
It's Terrence Marshall. Where's Terrence Marshall been?
First down tonight.
Does he not start, not get playing time?
Homelessness, followed by back-to-back episodes of Yellowstone. Plus,
I'm seriously wondering because I haven't seen him targeted today or anything.
Double dip in Yellowstone. Double dip. You've seen it every episode.
I don't mind.
You're watching again.
I don't mind going back over. I learned something new the next time.
Receiving.
Catch a detail I might have missed.
Terrace Marshall, 5 catches for 35 yards.
58 for Andy Dalton. Stepping in for the
Dalton back, has a man. Thielen
touchdown, Carolina.
hangs on to the catch. Like I said, just playing for pride right now, ladies and gentlemen. Just playing for pride. See if we can, see if we can stay in there and hang on.
Going in to trouble. And has a big hit. And I know people were wondering where's the
Oh,
flag.
he didn't hit his. He hit his teammate.
Seahawk to Seahawk.
That was
He was
Seahawk.
able to catch it and go down between the two of them. Look at him. Knows the contact's coming. Catches the ball. Caught some of it. Over the top. There's the hit. Right down the plays the back judge seeing a shoulder lead into
Panthers just go and get that the extra point. Yeah, no need to. Ain't no need to go for 2 right now. I mean, we're just trying to. This is just improving, trying to improve the team chemistry, Got a whole year to go.
For 2 after a touchdown and make it a 1-possession game.
Thinking ahead, playing the chart, playing the analytics. They'll try to
1 minute 40 seconds on the clock. But this is why the Seahawks went for 2. But they should have never got it, is what it is. So you can't hate them for going for 2. Like, are they trying to run the score up? No, they're trying to make sure that they close this one out.
Remember the old days, you only went for it when you had to?
Yes.
Not anymore.
Those days are done.
Those days are long gone.
And I get it.
Will the Panthers go for an onside kick?
Sometimes there's just a feeling in a game.
Sorta. They're going to switch things up. Kick it back on the other side. Yeah, it's an onside kick. What are you doing, ref?
Line it up on the tee, trying to squib it, and Seattle got a clean look at what Carolina was looking to do.
Okay, they call a timeout.
A reminder, kickoff of the Steelers and Raiders is at 8:22 Eastern tonight.
Man, they got these late games. I can't believe I stayed up and watched the Oklahoma State game. Started at 10. It was a good game, though.
Longtime special teams coach in the NFL, was with Chicago, Cleveland now, his first year.
All right, Dallas loses. Chicago loses. Indiana wins. Baltimore loses. Tennessee loses. Denver loses. Wow, 20-70. How in the world? What in the world? That's going to be on SportsCenter. Washington loses. Atlanta loses to Detroit. Get a bounce. Seahawks get that one. Jacksonville loses. New Orleans loses by 1 point to Green Bay. Minnesota loses. They're really gonna be wanting to get that win next week. They ain't got nothing to worry about.
And that's it. Carolina can't stop the clock. Seattle's going to take 3 knees here and improve to 2-1 in the season. Panthers fall to 0-3. Strong effort. Andy Dalton in the starting role this afternoon. 361 yards.
All right, that's all she wrote, guys. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for stopping by today. Coach Gary. Coach Gary in the house. Coach GTV. I appreciate you guys. Check out my thumbnails. Not these. Check out my thumbnails for my next broadcast. Definitely looking to do the North Carolina game next week. I'm pretty sure we play next week. Don't think we got an open date. Hey Siri, who do the Tar Heels play in football next week?
North Carolina beats Syracuse on October 7th, 2023.
October 7th? Maybe we are open. All right, so I think the Panthers play the Vikings next week. So I'm getting ready to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Hey, appreciate it, sis. Chuck, thanks for stopping by. Richard Schumann, thanks for coming by. And you know what? We don't even need to go over the stats today. I'm getting ready to get out of here. Get focused for work tomorrow. So yeah, thank you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.